Okay, that's better. That's more visible. We can put us at the bottom here, and then we can look at the map. To look at the map, I need to hit this button. Ooh, the map. I can't believe this is the benefit of my having done this the way I'm doing it now, which is if I did this the right way the first time, what would it be like? And so far, it's been pretty good. It's been pretty good. It's almost like I learned some shit, suffering as long as I did.
It's so snazzy.
You're so snazzy.
No, you.
We can both. we can
with force.
We can both be snazzy.
There's enough snaz to go around.
You know what? You're right.
I am
right.
I am right. Let's go.
More than enough snaz.
So
I'm scared.
Let's see. Last time you bore witness to some things, right? The whole party saw allegedly a dragon. Yeah, we think it was a dragon.
It's a dragon.
That was the rumor that was going
I'm
around.
not convinced it was a dragon.
Okay, there's some doubt already. There's even there's that two out of three. I mean, Fragile, do you think it was a dragon?
Maybe.
Okay, so that's like 1.5 players that think it was a dragon. How many players think there was a ghost in camp? So far, that's just.
Well, that one's yes. I think we're unanimous on that one.
Okay.
Players, not characters.
That's right.
Rachel and
characters.
the only
Unfortunately,
ones that
Rachel does not count as a player. She does carry the weight of that secret and the weight of Fragi's crimes.
She wanted to know.
She did. She did.
She very much asked to know. Yeah.
I think that's all that happened last time, isn't it? What else happened?
I can look at the back of my stuff.
Feelings talk.
I forgot his name. The guy who was in the castle was grappling with a fear of snow.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
The guy who was in the castle was grappling with a fear of snow. That's true.
Oberk.
Yeah, he bonded with Rachel because Rachel does not trust the snow. Oberk thought that was reasonable. And then Oberk found out that Finnegan has some control over the snow. And Oberk is now filled with respect, suspicion, and awe.
I just want him to be okay.
We all want that. That's why you're bringing him home and adopting him forever.
Yes.
If I miss something, it's got to be on my end. All of a sudden, the audio just like buzzes out for a second, and I miss a couple of words here and there. So bear with me if I miss something.
Look at Hollice over there, forgotten and so far away. It is very, very far.
Not forgotten. That's not the right word.
Even as the crow flies, it is a significant haul to get there, and you all are in some really wild territory, making your way down this essentially windy, snowy, elevated ravine, like a mountain valley. And the snow is
I'm sure it's fine.
Is picking up.
I'm sure. Yeah.
Everything's fine.
The amount of times that you point out how far away we are specifically from Hollice and how we can't get back quickly is reassuring.
It's my job. It's my job to remind you all that the contract we all signed when we started was that you have a job, which is to protect a tiny town, and I have a job, which is to unprotect it, which I have succeeded. We can all think about that later.
I'm trying to figure out what's causing them to glitch out.
Is it still? Is it like
it's
repetitively
it's
doing
just
it?
getting worse.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, what's happening? What did I miss?
Maybe stop start.
It like the audio kind of just glitches out and literally makes like this metallic buzz.
Oh God! Restart Chrome.
And then you're back.
I was gonna say maybe it's
Should I
your
restart my
connection.
computer?
I'd start with the browser.
Start with Chrome.
Yeah, just bounce
start with
Chrome
first.
Your
If he keeps
pixely.
doing it, then maybe. Oh
You bust
no.
out. Should I close Chrome or my
Chrome.
computer?
Chrome.
first? Chrome. Okay, I'll be back.
Where did I just double hear Moon from? What is happening? Oh, I have double tab up of stream with one of them not fully muted at 1%. Moon looks like they're waving by on like their still frame.
That was good.
As its charm that way.
Oh,
Was
hi.
I just put back in? You
Ooh,
did, ask for an invite.
hi.
Me.
Probably.
Yeah,
Hi.
Your
everything
camera looks better
fixed.
too.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll see if it holds together now.
Oh my god, are you
Echo, I
buffering
had
after all this
closed
guest star?
chat, and now I see you. Echo, what are you doing? Goodbye. Okay, I'm sorry. Hello. It hasn't done the thing again.
Ow.
Okay, maybe 3 guests is actually too much after all this shit. Hang on, let's do the thing where guest star is just a single scene. We're gonna do that. How am I gonna do that? Let's go to. I mean, I guess guest star would actually send my camera and give me one feed. Yeah, a couple things we're gonna try. This is gonna get very broken for everybody, so just hang on to your butts, okay? It might kick all of my guests. Wait, where's the
That's not just my
single? Where's
hair.
the single capture then?
Why is everything
There it is.
It does.
Okay.
I have two. I have 2 versions of blue. They both match.
Both
it's-
match.
Let's try to not mute the entire stream, please. There we go.
I remember to mute my phone this time. I'm sorry, I keep forgetting.
Wait. Hold on, wait. No, I'm wrong. Never mind. Ignore me.
Oh, you sounded like you had an epiphany, though.
I thought one of our D&D sessions were gonna be on Halloween, but it's not.
I
It's
got
the-
really
it's the next
excited and I
Thursday.
looked it up. Mm-hmm.
Dang.
I looked it up too. I know.
Dang.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, if it was, I wouldn't have been able to be a part of it because Halloween is my son's birthday.
That's so cool. That's so
Yeah.
cool.
What a wonderful birthday. Well,
I
yeah,
know.
go have
It was
fun.
real perfect. I remember making like the announcement on social media, and like everybody who knows me was like, "Of course, her kid was born on Halloween."
That's so perfect.
Incredible.
And he's a creepy kid, so it's perfect.
Okay, so
Ah,
if that's not
can't
gonna
not be-
work,
If you're born on Halloween, you
I
can't
know.
not be a creepy kid.
Yeah, you have to be creepy.
da da
I'm taking him
da.
to
You're gonna
a,
have to get off the
a
couch.
big old haunted house thing for his birthday this weekend.
Whoa. That's exciting.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
Very excited.
We're still here technically. You just can't see us because guest star, after literally everything, has decided to rebel. That's it.
I think it's gotta
Fine.
be though guest star because it's still doing the thing, at least to me. It's
Yeah,
not as
and
bad
Moon-
as
Camera
it
quality
was.
went a
like
little bad
see
again.
yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. Well,
Well, the audio is working. I'm going to do I'm just going to do a window capture. I'm going to call the window capture guest star sucks. And I'm going to capture the fucking window. There we
That's
go.
fair.
That is exactly
I'm sorry.
It's interesting. You can't be more specific about that? Come on. You cannot be more specific about that. But that's what I want you to capture. Okay. Let's go ahead and I'm actually going to bring OBS over to the main monitor and make it really freaking big so that I can do do some of this right here.
Oh,
Okay.
my dice was just chilling on that one. I think not.
I'm gonna do that thing where I make it mostly. Let's go ahead and fit it to the screen. And then I need to put a camera over me that is not inverted because you know how I love that.
Not in my vicinity.
Oh. I was about to say that's cute, but it's less cute when they're not near. Beans on top of my computer.
I can see Zim, but he's like way over there.
Oh, well, that's good.
He'll probably make his way over here at some point. He tends to do that when I'm on my computer.
A baby.
The old man.
Ah. All right, we will have to live.
There we go. Okay. All of my
With-
dice are pointing the right direction now.
We'll have to live with this. There we go. I'm capturing the window,
I'm sorry,
guest
guest star's
star.
being mean.
Because guest star's bad at its job. Its job is to do what I just used to do. I could just spin fucking Docker up and do this myself. We were gonna move over to Ninja or Video, whatever they call it now.
Video Ninja, yeah.
But the problem is it won't do the parallel announcements on Twitch and stuff. This was working so well, Twitch. Keep working on it. It should not be that difficult.
We could always do, like, we could start off with the guest star thing when you go live, when we're still in the intro thing, and then, like, switch everything over, like, while we're still in the intro. It'd be a lot of work, but, you know.
Yes, it would be a lot of work.
An option.
I feel like I have to leave that window up full screen if I'm... Oh, don't do that to me. Really? You need it visible, OBS. When have you ever needed the fucking window to be visible for that? Okay, got it. Oh, it's because when it's not visible, Twitch stops the local playback. I wonder if that's it.
Oh.
That's worth experimenting with. Since I'm already doing this, here we go. This works. It's good enough for government work. Which is what we used to say when we built really shitty software for the government customers who did not care. They threw lots of money at the worst garbage. If you want to know why things are not great in the United States, it's usually because they are really bad about how they spend their budget. All right. I'm going to turn off these things that work. And now I'm going to try to minimize the thing. And is there anything else that I can close to open up as much system as possible there's just no way this is going to help, but I may as well try. Okay, here we turn up. Let's close all those windows. There we go. Okay. And just for luck, we should turn on the Hollice screen thing. Here we go. Where is that? It's in here.
Does no one else have the audio glitch? Am I just the lucky one?
No, mine's been actually okay for once.
Yeah, mine's okay, too.
Likewise.
Well,
Should we restart the entire guest star session? Do you think maybe that will be the thing that
Moon, is
fixes
your
everything?
internet, maybe? Is your
I was about
internet
to see if I should
slugging?
run a speed test. Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
I know it's not going to be at full speed because I'm doing stuff with it. Even in guest star and with 3 streams, I've got 68 megabits per second, but I will close the others. So
What about
close to a
upload?
good number.
What
Is that your upload?
is everyone else seeing what I'm seeing right now?
Well,
The stream is perfect right now. We've got 3 cameras. The problem is that Munu's fidelity is like really, really low. But when Munu fixed their fidelity, everything tanked. It's got to be. It can't be that, but it is a weird coincidence.
I got 69 megabits per second download. Let's go. Okay. Upload is like
Nice.
11 right now, which is about what it ever
Fine,
is.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. I'm gonna give up on getting channel points.
Oh no.
Oh no, what?
Did Moon just like completely freeze?
Oh, I thought they were being quiet for a moment when they said they were giving up on channel points.
Quiet contemplation. Nope.
Ow.
Well.
baby.
No one panic. Everything's going to be just fine. They didn't need the cleric anyway. Oh my god.
Moon,
Munu!
What happened?
did you close the wrong browser? Did you log out the wrong thing?
I meant to close where I was learning the stream, and I just closed guest star. I was like, bye! Bam.
But is it all fixed now? Look at how smooth everything is. Is your audio good?
No, it's nope.
Versus
I heard, look at how scared. It's still bad.
the darkness is closing
oh.
in on us all.
I was gonna say the quality looks a little. No, maybe not. Maybe I keep thinking it looks better, but then it like slowly like just dips again.
Yeah, there was
I
like
could
also kind of a weird audio glitch from just specifically Munu as well for me.
just for
Oh, I didn't
me.
hear. I didn't hear a glitch.
It was real minor. Like there was just like a
Okay.
very slight metallic sound as they like kind of lagged a little bit.
Oh.
Yep.
The metallic sound is what I keep hearing when y'all glitch.
Yeah, there's some kind of a connection issue between us and Munu.
Well,
Rude.
And you're,
Right, so we have a
I
good
can either
connection.
forge ahead and ask for repetition or try restarting the whole computer.
go ahead and restart. Why not? Why not? We're still warming up.
Okay. All right. I'll be back.
Good luck.
Hi, Chad. How are you? How are
Oh
people
my god!
been?
Wait, that means we can talk to chat for a little.
It does mean you can
longer.
talk to Chad.
Oh, so many Halloween birthdays. Y'all share birthdays with my son. That's so cool. Well, not you all, but people you know.
Moon freeze frame. It's my favorite.
They look mildly bothered.
Oh my god, two. Oh my god, so many. You're right. So many Halloween birthdays. What's happening?
I didn't realize it was such a popular birthday. It's a good birthday.
I feel like that in like January. We have a lot of January too, and like August area too.
Yeah. I know that there are like, from what I remember, there's some kind of statistic about like certain birthdays and why there's like a lot of people in those times, and it like has something to do with like it being the dead of winter and like, people got nothing else to do.
Yes.
So they procreate.
That yes. I believe that.
I think it's like
is
February is like one of, because it's like at that point it's been at least in New England at that point it's been winter for so long.
Yeah.
People are losing their minds. Right? I feel like it's the next best thing for me, like not having a Halloween birthday is for
Yeah.
my kid's birthday to be on Halloween. I got like, it's kind of a funny story. So my due date with my son was like mid-October, and I was really excited about that because like knowing what I know, I was like, well, it's my first pregnancy, so like there's a real good chance that I'll be late. But like it's smack in the middle of the month, so I'm like, if I go just like a little bit earlier, a little bit late, like we're still in October, and that's like
Yeah.
really exciting because October is like my favorite month, and it's
Yeah.
spooky season and all the things.
Yeah.
And so like we had planned on this October baby because why wouldn't we? So his like little first outfit was like a little skeleton onesie and everything. And
Love that.
when I hit my due date and I got like checked and stuff, they were just like, okay, so like this is where you're at. If you don't go into labor on your own, we'll induce you and we'll plan on that for November 2nd. And I was like,
No.
no. And like everybody was like, it's okay because like it's still close enough to Halloween. You could still do Halloween. And I was like, no, it's not the same. It's
No,
not the
that's not the
same. It's not the
point.
same. And then I kind of cheated because on like the 30th, I think, I had a really bad headache and I had a blood pressure cuff at home. So I like checked my blood pressure, and I was like, oh, I'm elevated. That's probably not good. I wasn't like scary elevated, but it was elevated
Yeah.
for me. So I was like, I'm gonna call the midwife that's on call. I'm like, maybe they'll just have me come in to have me like checked out, and maybe they'll just keep me and induce me then. And that's exactly what happened. And
Yeah, heck yeah.
yeah, so I cheated my way to having a Halloween
I-
baby.
I think that's badass. I think that's a proper move.
I used my knowledge of the medical system to my advantage.
I'd say that's valid.
Yeah.
I haven't heard a glitch. Ow!
Oh, you
I
look
haven't heard
better!
a glitch.
Yay!
Hell yeah.
Oh
look
God!
better.
Oh God!
Poor Munu.
But the cat is attacking.
Munu goes through so much to be a part of this with us.
Yay!
I
They
just-
did it. They did
I
it.
just wanted to say hi, and then everything was breaking, but it's fine.
Aw.
Yay! You did it.
I'm
I-
sorry.
You look
Not
good.
your fault.
Everything looks good.
Everything looks good. Farewell, chat. We'll miss you, chat.
Oh, bye.
Goodbye, chat.
I turned the bot off, and I don't think that was part of why things got better, but I'm not turning it back on right now.
Don't jinx it.
So it goes. So yeah, when last we left you all, Rachel and Esmeralda were sort of frantically circling the tree, maybe at 3:00 positions separated. So if Esmeralda's at noon, Rachel's at 3:00, and they are just pacing the same direction, clearing the
Crap's
snow
starting to get a
down to the
little
dirt.
I'm gonna jot in my notes.
Can Esmeralda, like, I don't remember if this is like how it works with Rachel. Like, I know she's basically can like tap in and hear any of us at any time, but like, can I communicate with her psychically in any way?
Have you ever
Like,
tried?
ask her what I should do, or what she thinks, what her opinion is.
You're thinking at Rachel.
Yeah.
What are you thinking at Rachel?
Like, do we tell Ranmar? Do I tell Ranmar what I saw?
Oh,
Will it
no.
cause more harm than good at this point in our journey to upset them?
So there's no response, but Rachel hesitates in her step, and she's looking at you. Are you looking at her like you're trying to speak to her silently, or are you pretending you're not doing it? Okay.
No, I'm looking at her.
Okay. Now there's a mental response. So if I admit to you that I was listening to your thoughts and that's why I'm able to respond to you, is that going to make this better, or is it going to make it worse?
I'm going to respond, no, that's what I was hoping for.
You were hoping that I've been constantly spying on your thoughts?
In this moment, yes.
Okay. We can set aside all the other
We don't
moments,
have
which
time to unpack
didn't
that.
necessarily happen. Okay, so
We can deal with that later.
I mean, we probably the best thing is just to get it out now, just to rip the bandages off.
Not the proper response. Try again. Buzz noise.
I'm gonna walk a little bit more first.
Just make AOL dial-up sounds. That'll put everyone at ease.
Big storm coming, Oberg says.
Do we need to worry about that?
A big storm for this out here? No, you control the snow. So finally I don't have to worry about being outside. Before, yeah, we'd be fucking dead.
Where's the nearest inside? Like, where are we right now?
The middle of the woods.
Like, is there?
How far away are we from the second tower?
Somewhere. 6 days maybe. You're about 2 days away from.
Oh, that's way further than I hoped.
2 days away from the ruined city. And it'll be 6 days if transit remains as difficult as it's been. Maybe a little faster if it gets easier. Could be much more difficult depending on the terrain.
Can we go faster? Do we think it's better to wait it out or continue?
Do we know what direction the storm is coming?
You can give me a survival check, Ranger. Ranger Esmeralda.
Guidance.
You got this.
So we're only a few hours away from Twilight Brace. Finn, you didn't take Liamon's tiny hut, right? You don't know that spell, right?
No.
Guidance is 4.
Yes.
A 4 die.
D4, yeah.
My God.
Is it something I should
Yeah,
take
one
next
of
time?
the pyramids.
Ooh.
I don't think I have it, but I think it was one of the things that I was looking at.
22.
Oh.
Ooh.
Wait, I'm
So-
sorry. Okay, I've got the glitch again. What'd you get? What was the roll?
22.
22. Nice.
All right, let me. Wait, did I accidentally restart my
hates me.
stream?
I see your camera quality dipped
Yeah,
too.
it dipped again.
Tanking in.
Yeah.
Guest star, why?
I think technology just hates me.
I think technology is just
If
stinky.
technology hates you, then technology is very uneducated.
That's a good way to look at it.
What a
Being
great time
sassy.
for it to bug out, and I didn't hear what you said.
No.
So you haven't slept since leaving Twilight Brace. Yeah. So you're. I mean, it's a considerable distance
yeah,
to
we
go
did.
back. You did. When did you sleep?
Yeah, that was when the ghost
Yeah,
showed up.
we just woke up.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, thank
We
you.
just went a few hours because it was already kind of late,
Right.
and then we slept.
That resonates.
And then
Okay.
downstairs.
There we are. Thank you.
Mhm.
Thank you. Okay. So,
Mhm.
yeah, you could potentially backtrack to the city. The storm is sort of coming from. So, if you can I draw? Yeah. I can do this. I can do a cheat. Here we go. Look at that.
Hi, Papa.
Oh, wait, that is not how middle click works. Is that how you want this to be? Okay, we'll work with it here. So here is the ruined city. South Watchtower is there, obviously. The storm is coming this way. Sort of over and down the mountains, and you are right here, kind of.
Do we know how long until it hits us?
Unclear. Maybe an
Could
hour,
we-
maybe a
An
day.
hour?
would it-
Mhm.
Oh. Are we close enough to where like we should like get behind? Like, will mountains break the snow if it's coming like sideways diagonally at them? Like if we travel.
It's going to fall over it like water on a beach.
Oh.
Maybe, I mean, I don't know how this stuff works, but is it maybe possible that if we just kind of continue forward, we could maybe outrun it in a way?
If you're not sure, it really you're aware of the storm, that there's a storm coming. You can see the clouds, you can feel the shift in the air pressure, which is probably what tipped off Oberk, who hasn't been outside. So how would he recognize clouds?
None of us has like survival knowledge of like what we can make with our surroundings to be able to craft a like.
That would be Esprit.
I have survival, yeah.
I have nature and kind of good survival, but I'm not proficient in it.
You can be for a hot minute if you need to be, right?
Oh my god, you're so fucking right. I can't. I keep forgetting that.
Reminds the narrator.
Yeah, I could be proficient in it.
I'd
So
like to
it'll give
remind
me a
everyone
+7 if
watching and listening at
damn.
home that these are brand new players, and that this is a campaign that was put together to challenge longtime veterans of the game who wanted me to try and kill them constantly. So I did.
we are not veterans, nor do we want to be killed, please.
What was that last thing you said?
Rude.
What? It's just
They
like
said we don't want to be
we would-
killed.
Huh? God,
Well,
the sound is glitching. I'm sorry. We'll have to go
guest
on.
guest star is glitching for me, not you.
Spicy.
Mm.
Oh man.
No, I'm trying to find oh no. Shit. I didn't know if it was early enough when I could still be like swapping out spells, because that takes several minutes in the morning. I could get protection from energy, but it only covers one person at a time, right?
Oh, I think so. I can't remember. I mean, if someone's
I
on the
think
verge of death
the-
because they're taking cold damage because they just can't handle it, that would save that one person.
Yeah. I don't think I've got anything that's gonna help us out here.
I can I can't really make anything. I can pretend make things, but that's not going to actually protect us.
So what do we do? We can't get back to Twilight Brace in time, right? It's gonna hit us in an hour. Is that
He
what
said
I
it could
understood?
be an hour or it could be a day.
Yeah, that's the risk you're taking.
Oh.
So you might
Can
make
we
it back to
ask
the town in time, or you may have to just figure out how to spend the hour and batten down some hatches.
there's no like deities we can ask for help, right?
I can do augury. I can say
That-
like we plan to push forward and
You
seek
could do that.
shelter elsewhere.
I would say we probably should do that. That seems like the only thing we really got so far.
Okay.
Because I'm assuming if it says no, don't push ahead, then turning around would be the other option.
Well, there's
Or
three
I guess
options.
battening
Yeah.
down. Yeah.
Right.
But at least we would know to not go. Either
Okay.
go back or
Well,
don't move.
how about what if I ask we plan to try to go or we plan to go back to Twilight Brace?
Hmm.
And then we'll, depending on the answer, we'll at least have it narrowed down to stay here or move on.
Okay.
And so it'll take me 10 minutes to do it. And while I'm doing augury, people look for a way to batten us down here and keep us
Yeah.
warm here.
That sounds like
And
a
then
good
if it
plan.
doesn't work, then we move on.
I was gonna say you could also ask if we should stay put or not, but then I guess it would still be whether we go back or forward. At least I guess we would know to move
Mm-hmm.
or not.
Which direction, though, would be
yeah,
my
the direction is the yeah.
thing.
I
don't
feel
know.
like I feel like isn't it it's possible for us to get back to the town, not necessarily like for sure, but we're
We might
closer
be
to the
able to get
town
back.
than going forward to the other place, right?
Yep.
Okay. So if we were gonna
Real quick,
move,
sorry, go ahead. No, I was talking to myself. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
oh, you're you're good. I was gonna say, it seems like moving forward maybe isn't the option at all. If being closer to Twilight Brace is the more safe moving option at all, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense.
It does. I can do whatever. In my head, it's pretty brave to push forward rather than fall back. But
yeah,
but what do I know?
no. Oh, you're right. Moving forward would be the braver option. Staying put would be the safer option.
Maybe
Going back would not be brave at all.
I don't know. Staying put
Right.
might not be a safer option either.
Possibly. Going back feels like not the brave option though. So the other option, the brave option would be going forward, but we're not going to make it. So the other option would be stay put.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right,
We're adding, we'd be adding if we're 2 days away from the town that we just came from, that's adding 4 days to our trip.
Oh, you're right.
How long do these storms usually last? I ask Oberk. I can make words.
It was snowing kind of all the time when I was watching out the window, wondering if I should go. As each day melted into the next, time stopped really having any particular meaning for me. I kept carving lines in the walls as the light changed outside, but the light changes would also change as time went, and sometimes the sun just didn't come. I did spend about 6 weeks counting my heartbeats, and those were pretty regular and seemed like a good way to keep time, but I'll be honest with you. That way lies madness. I don't recommend you do that.
That's me for asking. I shouldn't have bothered you.
I'm
That's
here to help.
Okay.
I don't trust the snow.
You're so helpful.
But Finnegan can control it.
You can stop helping me now, though. You've done plenty. Thank you.
Okay,
I don't know
great.
if I should tell him that I can't.
Good help.
You're doing great, Oberk.
So okay. I think we should push forward. And I can agree either pushing forward. Well, push forward. But I think we should do that.
You want to augury it just to be safe, or do we want to just trust and bravely just not ask a god?
Do we want to
And
YOLO this?
trust.
Yeah.
I'm here for YOLOing, but I'm also here
I
to
too
not
am here
die.
for YOLOing.
And could we just push forward and be like looking for safer, like could we have like an eye out for like if we like push ahead until we maybe see a cave or some other thing that's going to be a little safer to get under, and then like if we find something, great.
I would think so.
Yeah.
Like if we push forward and find shelter, hot diggity, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We could probably like also, because there's already snow on the ground, right?
Yes.
We could probably build some kind of like an igloo type thing,
Oh, an igloo.
Can we?
But you could build like
like a snow shelter.
you could build a lean-to or shelter, something to cut the wind down.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Oh.
I mean, remember that winter is not weird to people who live around here. You basically live in like southern Norway or northern Europe. Like the worst of it is like Iceland, but this will be the worst of it in the mountains here. And so even properly geared, if you're caught in the middle of a blizzard, you'll be making saves against damage from the storm. So shelter and fire can really help.
Okay. Do we have stuff to make just like a random fire
Fredgy,
in like the middle?
Esmeralda can make a fire
Oh.
anywhere.
Okay.
That's like her
I
entire.
thought so.
Yeah, like the whole point of a ranger is to keep you alive in situations like this. So the good news is the pressure's on Fredgy.
Woo! Love that for me.
Aw, yeah.
Moon's
Alright.
like, for once, it's not me.
This is great. I had a good night's rest. Esme's gonna keep us
Everything's
safe. I don't have to
coming
do
up,
shit.
Grandma.
All I have to do is carry
It's
the
about
bag.
time.
Until I reveal what I saw.
Oh no, wait.
We're
Let's get
waiting
through a
on
blizzard
that.
first.
One step at a time.
One snowy step at a time. Shall we soldier on?
Yeah. Is there okay? So if we just press on, is there a way? What like would Esme know like when it's time to like okay we should stop and like build ourselves some kind of shelter?
Yeah, survival checks might have to happen again, but I mean, I think at this point, yeah, a bit of a trigger might just be if you feel like it's getting cold and windy, just throw the towel in and build a shelter. Because what's the worst that happens? You build a shelter and you didn't need it. You took a rest. You didn't build a shelter and you all died. So, I mean, if you're just looking at those two options, I mean, look the fool or be dead. I mean, I know what I'd choose, which is be dead so that I can destroy Hollice.
No. I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah.
Right.
We all have our
Right.
objectives.
Onward, and Esme will let us know when it's time. When it's like, all right, too far.
Okay, so the party pushes forward because they've decided. The three of you seem to vote to embrace courage. So you're not even going to reach out to Munu's friend to find out if this is actually suicide or if one of the other two options was actually the most dangerous
Stop
option.
it.
We're YOLOing.
It's my objective and job to keep the tension ratcheted up so that you feel that you're doing well.
You're doing a swell job.
Thank you.
Because it is up there.
You push forward, and the terrain it gets like with each passing mile, the terrain gets harder to traverse, going up and left and right. And there are still trees, and thanks to the trees, the ground is navigable. It's not always thick. The trees also have trouble finding purchase here. At some point, you'll have to actually climb up some scrabble to make it to a next sort of like landing to continue walking normally. Orberk requires some help getting up. Of the three of you, who will help Orberk?
I have negative strength.
I have +1.
I think I've got a 0 modifier, so. Yep.
I have negative.
I guess
So
that means
Esme?
me. I will help.
All right, Esme,
Can I
can you
hit?
give me a strength check?
Okay.
Can I
I
guidance?
something to roll on
Sure.
because I don't have my little like dice tray thing here, and all my dice are metal.
Oh, so you make a big
That
clonk.
works.
That's exciting.
Okay, and 11.
Okay. That's sufficient. So you Oberk just can't get up the cliff face, and you have an easy time getting up it. It's not cliff face, I'm sorry, up the Scrabble. And so you basically put an arm under his arms and behind his back and just start hoisting him, and that gets him up. He looks embarrassed, and he won't make eye contact with you after that for a while, but he nods and mutters, "Thank you.
Oh,
Poor Oberk.
I love him.
The wind starts howling up here, and at this point, Fratch, you're going to want to make another survival check.
Guidance.
Keep that party alive.
I love you, Monu.
No pressure.
Uh-oh.
No. 11.
Oh,
11. Double ones.
Oh, God.
Double ones, not singular ones.
you think you've got another 4 to 5 hours before the storm hits?
How long?
4 to 5?
Wait, I'm sorry. 4 to 5 hours.
4 to 5 hours.
Okay. How long will it take us to build some type of snow thing?
Looking around you at what kind of supplies you'll have without having to cut anything fresh down, just like with fallen timber and stuff, you think you get something set up in about an hour and a half?
Okay. I'm going to relay all that information to the party to see what they want to do.
The more time you'll have, the better it will be.
I say we keep
I
pushing
didn't
it for
catch
like 2 hours.
I didn't hear what they said.
Uh,
Something about the better it will be.
If you spend
The more time.
the minimum that Esbray will need to erect something is just over an hour. But the more time she has to direct you all and to collect things and set it up, the better the shelter will be. Like, it's the difference between, like, you know,
Okay.
a shitty lean-to with maybe a couple of branches that have pine needles on them and maybe a fire versus a large lean-to bordering on a fucking wigwam that fits everyone in there, has 2 fires at both entrances, and you can't see light outside if she doesn't want you to. So, like, those are the degrees you're picking, basically, based on time. So we'll say she needs about 3.5 hours to do the other one.
Okay, and right now we're up against, like, maybe not sheer cliffs, but it's steep enough one needs to climb it, right?
At this point,
So-
it's an incline of maybe like 5 to 7 degrees, and so, like, you know, you'll feel it in your ankles as you walk. But there's still tree
I
cover.
thought we were just climbing.
No, that was
Okay.
very brief. Sorry.
Oh,
I mean, that would be awful
not-
if I
did we move past
hit
it?
you with a blizzard when you're on a cliff face. That would be really diabolical. Thank you for that idea. I'll save that for later.
I feel like I'm not communicating my idea.
Oh.
Are we up against a rock face that we could use as one
Oh,
wall of a
You'd
shelter?
have to lateral. You're basically in the center of the valley. You could bank east or west and pick one of the walls to go up against for sure. Is that something you want to do?
I
I'm
don't
okay with
know.
that.
I feel like I'm still missing like half every other word, so I'm just
Oh.
gonna defer to everybody else. I'm doing my best, but I'm not catching
Oh.
it.
I think that's a good idea. I think going against the wall is probably like at least an area of sturdy, like something that like is steadily against our back. Yeah, we could maybe we can go just a little bit more right until that like 3-hour mark, just so you have enough to actually do that. And if we happen to catch anything in the next hour or two, great. Or if not, then we just do that.
Will that move us too far away from like the edge that we're gonna use?
If it does, then we won't. But if it's like traveling along it, then. Or no, we're in the center, so we'd have to like go
Yeah, you have
slightly to the side.
Yep, go east or west to get to a wall. I put it in chat so that Munu could see the gross detail, but essentially, behind the scenes, if it helps, it would help to know how this works. I think my old players would assume I was doing this. Fraggy made a roll, and it was middling. It wasn't awesome, but it didn't suck. And so I gave her an estimate with some unknown margin of error. Okay. And then I told you how much time you would need as a party to build a really good shelter versus a a borderline, basically one that is functional, right? So you can get the level 1 or the level 5 or whatever. And the storm is allegedly coming 5 to 6 hours from now. And so 30 minutes from here to the wall is eating some chunk of that time. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Okay.
I say we
Yeah.
just build it now.
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay. So give me a survival check to assemble it. And
Oh, God damn it.
you have advantage because you have help from the full party.
Okay.
Woohoo, and
So
guidance.
Does that mean I roll twice?
Yes. And you the better of the
And
two
take the
results.
best one.
You got it.
Thank you for typing that out, ladies.
You're welcome.
I'm struggling.
Oh no.
Guest star
Does my
is struggling.
camera still look rough to y'all?
It looks like
Yeah.
it's in, it's maybe like 480p.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
25.
It bounces back and forth between like a little bit to like
A lot of it.
struggling.
Really bad. It's gotta be my connection. Has to be.
Was that a 25 I heard, Freddie?
Wait,
Oh.
hang on. 23. Sorry.
23. Okay. That's still quite good.
23, yeah.
Okay. So you get pretty close to the magical one I described. And it takes you about 2 hours, which is good because towards the end of the second hour, the storm starts coming down really hard. Like you're pretty sure it's going to be whiteout conditions within 15 to 30 minutes. And so you keep pushing, even though it's snowing really badly, to like get enough cover set up and to start one of the two fires. And you have enough to keep the fire going for a while, but it depends on how long the storm is. You may have to go back out. So everyone is now in the shelter. It is a whiteout condition outside. Visibility is maybe 15 feet if you're outside. And at this point, everyone, including the NPCs, with the exception of one, has to make saves against cold damage right now.
You said we have to make saves against cold damage?
Yep, it is a Constitution save. The DC is 12, and because you have this setup, you have advantage on this check.
Ooh, okay.
Which means you get to roll 2.
Does anyone look like they're struggling? Because I have other spells I can cast.
How
Does
do I
it look
manage to
super
roll the
cold?
same number on both rolls? That's not good. I rolled
no.
9.
I got a dirty 20.
You rolled 9 on both your checks, Reggie?
No.
Yep.
Oh, God. What happened, Munu?
Please.
I rolled a 1 and a 4 for a total of 7. Great.
Yep.
Okay. Well,
Finn's the only one who's doing okay.
Ah!
I rolled a 19 and an 8.
so Oberk, Esmere, Ranmar take 9 points of cold damage and an exhaustion level.
9
Hate
points,
that.
you said?
Yes.
Okay. Is
Oberk
there a place to mark exhaustion?
falls over
Why?
because he took 9 damage and he is not a hero level character.
Mm,
Exhaustion level 1 means that you have disadvantage on any and all ability checks you make.
What does that mean?
That means
Wait,
if you
so
try to climb something or
what
lift
happened-
something or open a lock or bust a trap, you have to roll 2 dice and take the worst result
Oh.
until you get rid of the exhaustion level.
Oh.
So I missed what happened. Oberk's down. What
Ober-
happened?
He took 9 points of cold damage from how fucking cold it is. And he's not a hero. He's just a commoner. And so he has gently fallen over. He's in the shelter with you all. It's just very, very cold all of a sudden. Just like near 0 temperatures.
Can we make fire? And
Is
tea?
he dying?
Yes.
I'm trying to piece together what's happening.
He is
Can I
dying,
spare
yeah.
the dying on him then?
You can, yeah.
Ah,
Okay.
Go for
I
him, Mar.
want to spare the dying on poor Oberk. So that'll stabilize him at 0 hit points.
Okay.
And then
1
I'll
second,
go
please.
ahead and cast. Oh,
Okay. You begin levitating, Ranmar.
What?
Why the fuck am I levitating? Did I hear that right? Am I
You
levitating?
did.
Yes.
Yeah. It's fine.
For what?
You're levitating.
For what?
You're only about a foot off the ground. Are you familiar with the levitate spell, Munu?
No.
Okay.
Oh no. Oh fuck me.
Why?
I'm
Freddy,
pretty
are you
sure there's a
muted?
ghost fucking me up.
You're muted.
What?
Uh-oh.
No. I heard you, Ranmar. Oh, is Fraggy muted?
No, Fraggy.
Check the cable on
It's
both ends,
Fraggy.
Fraggy. And if the cable came loose and is plugged back in, remember, if the cable comes out, Windows will say, uh-oh, better pick a different microphone. And then Guest Star will pick a different microphone. And so you'll have to go back into Guest Star. And every time the microphone, if it's the
Well,
microphone coming
I
unplugged, you've got to go back into Guest Star settings. And it could just take clicking into it, and Guest Star will be like, oh, there's the microphone, and which is why it fixed itself last time. That's just my guess.
Nothing yet, Fraggy.
Technology does not like us tonight.
Is it a rough night?
Technology said no.
Fraggy, if you're sure the connection on the microphone is in at both ends, are the lights on the microphone? Do you see the lights on the microphone? Okay. In Guest Star, is that microphone selected? All right, here we go. Hang on, everybody. Let's go. Let's just do one of these things here where I go into
you're gonna have to leave.
turn that off, and then we're gonna turn this on, and then I'm gonna minimize the map, and I'm gonna minimize that, and then here we go. Let's go into Windows sound settings. I just type Windows sound settings, okay? And then when I go to Windows sound settings, I'm just gonna open up this big ugly window, and you're gonna want to check your input device is also your microphone, not something weird. And when you're talking into your input device and that's selected, you see how my little blue thingy is bouncing? I can't see your face anymore. I probably should be able to see your face for this exercise. That would help. Do you see the blue bar bouncing when you talk? Or did I lose you back? It's not bouncing? I'm carefully watching Fraggy's face. You don't see a bar at all. Under test your microphone, there's just no bar there? Okay. Under choose your input device, what's selected right now? Okay. Open it up and pick something different. Pick anything there. Is it the only thing? You pick something else and then pick the thing it should be again. Does that make a bar appear that bounces? No. Let's click on which one is it? Let's go to sound control panel. You may have to go down to find it, or it's on that, or it's on the right. You click sound control panel. It'll open up this. Give me a thumbs up if you see that.
I'm going to distract the people
Thank
by
you.
throwing popcorn at my dog.
You can
Emma,
still
how do you
find
feel
this
about
even if it is
levitating
different.
now?
Fragi. Sound control panel. Manage sound devices might do it. No, you don't want to do that. If you scroll down on the window, there should be a sound control panel option. I think there's another way to open the sound control panel. I might be able to do it from.
So good.
She's so good at it.
She's
Oh,
so
wait,
good
I wanna
at
do
catching
that.
those
Let's
corn.
just go.
That was
Now
a
we
bad
called her
throw.
out.
That was. Oh, that was on you though, Ravi. You fucked that up. Ready?
Fragi, how about you unplug the microphone
yeah.
cable, count to 10, and then plug it back in.
Now.
Doesn't matter which end. There are two ends. So yeah. There you go.
Back up.
Oh, she back. Yeah, that was a good
Girl.
one.
That was a good one.
Oh my god, that was smooth.
She's so good at
Didn't
it.
even move. Oh, she doesn't even have to frickin' move. She's like, yeah, I got this. Look at her go.
You have to give it a second after plugging it
Good
back
job,
in. For
baby.
Windows is going to reacquire it.
This is killing me.
Wait,
Oh,
hey,
Oh.
you've ruined it. Oh, you ready? Back up. Back up.
she's so good at this. Wow.
Now?
There you are.
Yes.
Hey!
Yay.
What the heck?
What was it?
I mean no more popcorn, babe. Uh-huh. Oh, is it the cord itself?
Anyway,
It's a combination of things, I think.
Well,
I mean, that's got to be what's happening. I think it's just like
The
I
cable's
think
kind of
it's
loose.
loose.
yeah.
Yeah, and this is like the second one that I've gotten too, because like the first one just like the part that plugs into the microphone just like snapped off.
Oh.
No idea how,
Oh.
probably animals.
Damn.
I don't know. So this is my second one, and it still like just doesn't it doesn't like quite fit right, I guess. So I'm like, I hope it's not the actual like part that it plugs into in the microphone. 'cause-
Yeah. I hope
Yeah,
not.
one breaking I would say is probably a pet. That
Yeah.
sounds like a stinky pet to me.
I think we're back
no
in
more,
action.
babe.
Refits.
No more.
Refits.
Mhm. Probably this stinky pet.
Bean, I didn't give
Stinky
you
Pat,
one.
you're supposed to take
Go
like
ahead.
player notes away and the good dice, not their audio equipment. That's not part of the deal we made, Kat. You're not getting a fish this time.
Give
Okay.
Ravi time. Okay.
All right, where were we? Oh yeah,
Bean.
Oberg fell over, and Ranmar saved his life and is now floating.
Why am I floating?
Give me an Arcana check,
But we still
You're
don't know
not
why.
brave.
knowledge check, a knowing magic check.
Wait, was that a cat? Was that a cat that just took that from you?
That was a cat.
I
that was
adore
Bean.
that.
Now I know
love
a lot of weird shit happened, viewers. I don't want anyone worrying. I, in fact, did not miss the fact that Muna rolled a 1. Don't worry. I didn't forget.
No, but it was in the disadvantage, so they didn't take the one.
That doesn't count.
Yeah, it's fair. What's wrong, Ranmar? You didn't roll a 1 for the knowledge check, did you?
Grandma.
Oh no.
No, that's not fair.
I
think
even
that's
flipped-
too close. And
I even
Especially with the other
flipped
one.
the die over to make sure it was 20 on the opposite, and it's not just a bad 7. It's a nat 1.
Oh, that's 2 1s in a row.
It's a.
Fascinating.
1-1.
Oh my god.
That first one does not count.
Well, Ranmar is now basically spinning head over heels in the middle of the air, and
Can
is
I grab them?
is screaming, like losing their marbles. Oberk, who starts to come to, is looking at Ranmar spinning in the air, and he starts smiling and giggling gently.
No, no. No, not funny.
Great.
It's not funny.
Was there a spell you were going to cast, Ranmar?
I was gonna cast protection from, was it elements? Protection from energy.
Okay.
On Oberk.
Well, you have not lost that spell. It just didn't go off.
It just what?
Hasn't gone off.
It just didn't go
Yeah,
off.
you did not succeed. You
okay.
didn't get to cast it, basically, because this got in the way.
Yeah. The audio did me in again. Great. So I'm screaming, spinning in the air, confused.
Accurate.
Great.
Could I? Is it a bad? Can I? Would I know if this is a bad idea to grab them? Like, if I grab them, am I gonna go spinning too?
You have
Or,
no
like,
idea.
can
You have
I-
no idea. No idea.
I don't know what else
Neither
to do
do
besides
I.
grab you. Like, I don't know.
So does Finnegan
You know,
grab
just
onto
let me
Ranmar?
Spin.
I can't hear Quinn. I can hear everybody else, but I can't hear Quinn.
Wait, what?
Oh no.
What the?
Guest star Y.
That's
Yeah,
just guest
y'all can
star.
hear me, though.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
just guest
know.
star.
Why?
I can hear
me,
you, Quinn.
Guest star.
I can also hear Quinn. Does Fraggy, why don't you reconnect to guest star? Just kind of bounce out and in, see if that fixes it. Incredible.
Okay.
Guest star,
What is
we're
the best way to
trying
do
to
that?
weather
Do
the
I just
elements.
like close the page or
Yeah, that'll do it.
I just closed the whole window.
Close the tab.
just hang up?
Just hang up. Yeah. If you go, yeah,
Yeah.
just click close the tab and open it. You'll come right back
Okay.
in.
BRB.
I would tell you bye, but I can't.
So you want to grab onto Ranmar, Finnegan? Is that happening?
Frick, I guess so. I don't know what else I could do to help, but Ranmar spinning doesn't seem like a good option. So
Right. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Can you hear us?
Yes.
I can hear Quinn.
There
Yes,
we
I can
go.
hear everybody.
Sick,
My
okay.
God.
Yay.
Finnegan,
Yay.
give me an attack roll, please.
What?
What?
An attack roll.
What?
You are trying
For
to grab an unwilling target. So you roll
Is
your
Ranmar not
d20.
willing?
Ranmar is occupied right now. So you want to roll a d20, add your proficiency, and you can choose dexterity or strength.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
A gift. Thank you.
Hey, well, I mean, I didn't dig this hole. I'm trying to help you find a way out.
Can I? Oh, I don't know that I can because I have
Okay,
fatigue
okay,
or whatever. But can
okay,
I help
we're
Finn?
fine.
You maybe make a strength check,
I-
Esmeralda.
Oh God.
I got a 15, but I haven't added yet.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay.
My dexterity. Okay, I've 21.
Okay.
Dexterity plus proficiency, right?
Mhm.
21.
Oh, Esmeralda, when you bang things, the cable might fall loose. If it shakes the cable around, they might be doing it. Unplug the cable, give it 5, and plug it back in. They fixed it last time. It's gonna be okay. As we
We
it's like the
got
fire
you.
swamp. We learn how the fire poofs work. We learn about the RUSs, right?
RUSs? I don't think they exist.
Yeah, we can learn to survive, step by step.
Bean, I've given you enough popcorn. Ravioli, quit breathing on me. I know.
And the assumption is possibly
Back
that
up,
poor
everybody.
Esmeralda is about to have a bad time as well, beyond just poor Fraggie's microphone. Finnegan, you are holding on to Ranmar, and you are also now spinning through the air. But you feel like it's because Ranmar is spinning in the air, not because you are spinning. You're pretty sure if you let go, you'd fall to the ground.
Great.
I'm going to share some. Unplug. Fraggy, just unplug the microphone, count to 5, and plug it in. That worked. It didn't work this time?
Oh, wait, we got a message in the thingy.
Oh,
But the cable's been having a lot of trouble. Unplug it again and wait another 5
no,
to 10.
Bean.
And then try a different USB port on the computer, maybe.
No,
Oh,
Bean.
that could be it too, depending on what it's plugged into.
Oh,
on
is that the same
computer.
cable? Use that. Sure, exchange cables. I mean, the problem with micro USB, which is the one you're using, is there's not really, I mean, the standard's pretty loosey-goosey in terms of data carry. And so it'd be a better idea to use the cable that came with the microphone. But It's okay. If you've got that, try a different one. If you got
That's
it.
the one that got chewed in half, right?
Yeah, unfortunately, if it's beefier. For Christmas, we're going to all pitch in and get Fragi an XLR cable and XLR interface, and we'll just get her away from the fucking USB connection.
Oh, welcome fucking back. Hi. Moon.
Hello.
No, Moon, you're gone too.
It's incredible.
Your audio's gone.
Moon's microphone is just checked out.
That's because I
Oh my
muted
God.
it trying to scream at my cat.
I
but-
thought
Step by step, everybody.
Guest star blacked out
I saw that I
and
saw
loaded
him
back in.
leave.
Like, what the hell is going on?
I'm not going to say the words that I'm going to say
Yeah, just
because
save
I'm
it for
going to
later.
jinx it.
We'll follow up.
Yeah,
tomorrow.
but we know what I'm thinking.
It's gonna be fine.
What? That I'm gonna roll another that one?
Jin Mora is crossing the
No.
line and coming after us here.
That
Oh, yeah, we're definitely cursed. Ladies, you have
Phew.
manifested a haunting.
It's Halloween, everybody.
Mora.
Right? This is very Halloween right now. Jin Mora is coming out.
I can't get over all the times to roll in at one. Like my die hit the ground or hit the tray, and you said something about rolling a nat one, and I was just like,
No audio from Fragi
About
yet, but looks like you plugged back in. Are the lights on the microphone? Is Windows complaining it doesn't know what it is? Okay. That's
One second,
progress.
step.
Oh, no.
There you are.
oh, hey, I
Hello.
don't know.
Let's not panic.
We're
Just
being
be
haunted.
very gentle
Like-
with that table. Okay.
So
Yeah,
the
don't
thing
touch
is that I
anything.
haven't bumped anything. Like, I rolled my dice way over here.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, no.
nothing got hit.
I mean,
I think it's
if it's a
just- I
bad
think my
cable, it
computer
could be.
doesn't like this cable.
Yeah, fair enough. Let's banish
Maybe.
the cable. I'm sure that Jin Mora will be prevented from doing further
don't-
harm because the cable's out of the question.
Hell's yeah.
Okay. Banned. Take that cable.
Ladies.
Anyways,
So, Esbray, you were making a strength check and something happened. What happened?
yes, I rolled a 17.
Oh, that's
Wow,
great.
yeah.
You have to roll again because you have disadvantage.
God damn it.
You're cold. It's very
Nat
cold.
20,
Like it's
nat 20,
it's
nat 20,
seeping
nat
into
20.
seeping into your bones.
That's what
I rolled the exact same thing.
Oh my gosh.
That's
Yeah, you
Yay!
feel it and you're able to shake it off and you can grab Ranmar and stop them from spinning. Ranmar,
Yay!
you've got
Yay.
Finnegan clinging to you. You're staring into Esbray's eyes. Why don't you roll me a wisdom check, please? Let's make it a save. It's a wisdom save to get out of this panic.
Okay. Sure. I'm rolling a completely different die now. Okay.
Yeah, don't
Okay.
put that other die in the trash can.
Thank you. No,
In
it's
the
been
trash
two.
can.
I've rolled two die, and they've both popped up a nat one tonight.
It's not the
Um,
dice.
So
It's Jin
that's a-
Mora.
Stop it.
It's Jin Mora. What's 17 plus 7? 24.
Okay, Ranmar, you have a very moment. You still
What
feel
the
like
fuck
you were
is
hyperventilating,
happening?
but you have control of yourself again.
I do feel
Sweet.
pretty damn dizzy.
Mhm. You are still floating.
Bean!
You want to try to give me an Arcana knowledge check again that doesn't,
Do I have
I
to?
think-
Yes, you have to.
Right.
Guidance
It's gonna be the
yourself,
best
Ranmar.
check.
Guidance yourself.
It'll be the best
Oh,
check
I've been
you've ever
guiding
done.
myself. Been doing guidance
Literally.
and it doesn't help a nat one.
All of everything. Perfect roll. Huh. Yes.
That's a 22.
Oh, there we go.
Yay.
Ranmar, thinking back when you
And-
cast the spell, you felt what might be described as almost a magical backlash or some kind of a surge.
From what?
That's not clear, but when you cast the spell, that was a part of the result. Like there was so much. It's sort of like you're plugging. Have you ever been to the UK or like in a country? If you plug in a small US device into their outlets over there without putting a limiter between you and the outlet, there's too much power from the UK outlet. It'll blow out whatever you plug in.
Well, that's scary.
Oh.
It felt like there was more power than you plugged in for.
Can I persuade nothing?
I don't like that.
Can I speak out to the ether and ask literally the air around me to stop spinning Ranmar?
You're sure?
Like, can I just be like, whatever it is, please stop? No hopes of anything listening, but
Guidance.
So Finnegan is yelling out into the storm. It's audible barely because the storm is very loud. It's howly. It's snow. It's white
Cool.
out. The snow's not really making its way that much into the shelter because Esmeralda did a great job. Had plenty of time to build it. But of course, the entrance has a big fire, keeping it warm and keeping snow from really getting inside. But it's loud. It's still loud outside. And so you're yelling into the storm while Ranmar floats, considering options. And Esmeralda realizes she doesn't have to hold Ranmar still anymore, and you can slowly release your hands. Rachel, sitting next to the fire watching this happen, leans over to Tiash, whose eyes are closed. And Rachel says, "Do you know what's happening?" And without hesitating, Tiash responds, "I'm being tested."
Tiash, I'm beginning to think you're fucking right. What the hell is happening? Oh, great. Awesome. I love this for me.
It's great.
Can I figure out how to stop floating?
You think you can control the spell, and so you might be able to at least float yourself to the ground and walk around or suppress it, rather than just kind of float helplessly.
Okay, you glitched, but you said you think I can make it to the ground
You can control it
safely.
as though it were your
I
spell.
can control it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's not perfect. You don't think you want to go, you don't want to take off and fly around with it. That would be dangerous, but you're pretty sure you can control it enough to get down to the ground.
I mean, I want to take off and fly around, but I won't.
Oh, be my guest.
So I'll see if I can gently get the floor under my feet again.
Okay, gently's not happening. You hit it with a thud. Finnegan, you fall off.
Oh, great.
No one is hurt.
Great.
Oh, sorry, Finn.
Oberk
This is very weird.
Oberk is still lying on the ground with his cloak and another cloak and a blanket wrapped around him. He still looks kind of cold. He's looking at Ranmar and Finnegan, his eyes wide with amazement. You do control the snow, but the snow is treacherous. It's still gonna get me. I just want you all to know, if I don't make it out of this, it's probably for the best, honestly. But I do appreciate your efforts. Thanks.
No, can I go sit next to him? Can I
Sure.
offer some warmth? Like
He is cold.
I'm gonna be like, hey, nothing. No, do you wanna huddle? If it's okay, do you wanna do a little cuddle? Not just for warmth. I don't want to say cuddle.
He
for
will
warmth,
mash his maniacal face into your. I mean, you're tiny, so your chest and belly.
Yeah.
It's basically like if you took a big ice block, or imagine if you took a giant bag of frozen peas out of the freezer and put it under your shirt.
Ooh, that's
great.
pleasant.
He's cold.
Glad to assist.
Oh.
Just like
It's dangerous. He's like, he's still. I mean, Ranmar saved his life, but he's still like looking at hypothermia.
can I just
Scared
say
to
everyone
cast
just
again.
huddle? Everyone just crowd around.
Yeah.
Guyver will, without hesitating, walk over with his blanket, and he's pretty warm because he's been sitting next to the fire until it just envelop both of you.
Wait, why isn't Oberk next to the fire?
He was watching Ranmar, and then he was next to the fire, but it didn't matter. He just didn't have what it took to survive that. He rolled 2 4s for his con checks, so
Gotcha.
yeah. Advantage ain't gonna help him if he rolls 4s.
I can relate. Okay. So can we get him back closer to the fire again?
I think it seems reasonable. So Ranmar and Guyver and Finnegan get Oberk back over towards the fire.
Sweet.
Oberk is
Yes, please.
mesmerized by flames, just kind of staring into them now. Seems to zone out.
Valid. Think warm thoughts, my friend.
Yeah, he didn't have any firewood left, right? That's why he was eating raw oats.
That's right.
Look at that baby. Look at that cat.
So sleepy.
Ranmar,
He's so dumb.
Rachel says,
Mm-hmm.
can you fly? You were
For
floating.
now? Question mark.
Sometimes.
I don't know what happened. I tried to cast a spell and got whiplash until I started floating. And I sure wish I had answers. This is a stupid idea. I'm gonna clumsily attempt to float one more time. Just a little.
Okay, you
Barely.
bash
Is
your
it still
head into
working?
the roof.
Okay, it
That's-
still works.
Mhm.
I will now accept fate and faceplant into the ground.
Yep, you
Great.
do so
Okay,
easily.
great.
I feel like I want to give you
Uh-oh.
pointers, but I don't understand how you're doing that. Did we just lose? Did we just lose Fit
We
again?
lost Quim.
What is
Yeah.
happening?
I don't know. Guest star is having such an issue tonight. It has to be guest star.
No.
With the exception of my microphone, which is just me. Because this is not the only time it's not the only time it's happened.
And the
No.
good news is I
It's
did save.
It's my turn.
I did save a little bit of money switching to Geico. This stream is not sponsored by Geico.
Oh, Grim! You suddenly decide you had enough. You're such big dumbs. You're such big dumbs.
Oh, we got.
I love when cats are
messages.
like super happy and all of a sudden they're like, no, let me
Wait.
go.
Wait, you're holding me. I don't like this.
Ravioli, no. No, babies. I gave you like half the bag.
Quinn
Fuck off.
says only. I guess it's my turn. So I don't know what's happening there.
No, Bean.
It's a jingly cat. Is everyone
I'm being
hydrated?
really mean and blowing in her face.
Sip some water, everybody.
I am very hydrated. I've drank half of this thing since we started.
I forgot to make tea before stream.
Quinn's guest star is completely frozen. Is now a bad time for a bio break?
Let's do a bio break, everybody.
For-
Take a break. Go and visit the
tea
little streamers and viewers room right now.
Oh,
Bean
it's
either had to
another
go away.
kitty.
She's got to snuggle or go away. These are her options. It cannot be popcorn. She's staring at the popcorn. Hashtag Shinbar! No!
Hashtag Jinmora. Everybody, hashtag Jinmora in
Rude.
chat.
No, do not do that.
That is, Jinmora is currently
Rude.
haunting the stream because Ranmar rolled
is your
2
fault,
1s in a
babies.
row on 2 different dice.
It's your
That's
fault.
incredible.
It's your fault.
It is Halloween, everybody. It's Halloween.
Ow! You're rude, sir. Fluffy bites.
Quinn may have lost internet in his apartment. He's checking the router. Well,
Hopefully it comes back. Hopefully it's just a blip. All right, Bean. Go, go, go.
what's
You're in my headphones. Help.
yeah, I mean, the worst case is this is the short wait because Tuesday is not too far away.
True. Fingers crossed that the internet comes back.
Yeah, I hope so. I have a good time. I'm excited to see how you all get out of this.
Shit.
I mean, it's interesting, right? Because the last 2 times this happened, one party was literally in a dungeon the entire time, so they just missed this mega blizzard. They just missed it, and the other party, the first party, had spent like they knew it was coming because they had a good relationship. Haunted Luna, thanks for the raid. Welcome in. Usually we don't talk to chat during D&D times, but well,
Hi, Raiders.
tonight the stream was haunted by a ghost that is chasing after one of the player characters. Hey, Olivia.
Yeah, great.
This is all true. And so the very first, they spent the better part of a month in town getting ready for it. Which is interesting because this blizzard's here, but it's going to move towards Hollice, and so like the storm.
Oh no.
They probably had more time than you did, I guess, because they weren't literally in the reaches when the storm hit. But Hollice was fine. But like they did some really creative stuff. Also, the storm was worse for them. I digress, because they've been doing a lot. But they did some fun things to prepare for it. We'll talk about it another time. Yes.
So,
You may
how
be
did
right,
they know
Echo.
it was coming a month in advance?
Oh, how did they know?
Magic.
Did the Snow Witch tell them?
They didn't have the Snow Witch. The Snow Witch is a new character.
Oh,
And you didn't leverage the new character as much as I thought you would. So I'm like, I'm really going to give them someone that will help them because they're not going to guess all the things. Instead, maybe they'll just know.
We are all we are sus and sus. At least
I mean,
Esme and
we
Finn.
were
Oh,
we were
no.
tired and kind of spiraling, and then the ogres attacked, so we had to leave. On the next
All
session.
right.
Quinn's internet is out.
I'm proposing an alternative here. I think. How do I do that? So I have a secret option, which has been in the chamber for, I mean, since Apparition bought me the Roadcaster last year as a very kingly gift. The Roadcaster is for podcasting, and so if someone were to call my cell phone, I can Bluetooth connect my cell phone to the Roadcaster and wire the call in, and it should just work. And so we won't have video for Quinn anymore, but we will have Quinn if he's into that.
We'll have Quinn.
I should check
That'd
my
be
phone.
cool.
Did he call his dad? No. Okay. It's like I'm like wondering, like, is it gonna do that? And then the phone's actually on silent. Let's go into Roadcaster settings. The Roadcaster shouldn't really give a shite. Maybe I should wait until the phone is. Okay. Quinn is now taking his opportunity for a bio break because he spent his bio break debugging. And then we're going to do a phone call time. We'll see if that works. Very exciting.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. So, yeah, I guess we'll just like. Do. So.
I throw more popcorn at my dog.
Oh, does your dog eat popcorn?
Oh, she's been begging for popcorn this whole time.
Gotcha. I have so much popcorn. I should make some popcorn this weekend. That'd be nice. I used to.
My go-to snack these days. It's really easy.
I don't make popcorn very often because I got into a really bad habit with popcorn back when I was learning to like bake things. So there was a period of time. This has been true for your entire. I think I talked about this long ago on a Friday night whatever we used to call the info dumping show. Before I called it info dumping is love. The history behind me, very consistently, if I get dumped and it's bad, I always learn something new or transform in some major way. And so, for instance, I get dumped and then 3 months later I can run 12.5 kilometers without stopping, having never run before. And I look at $1 million. I get dumped and I learn to bake. And I made crazy, beautiful cakes 3 months later for birthday parties and stuff. And I did a lot of crazy stuff. During that baking phase. Yeah, the pictures. Yeah, thank you.
I got so many pictures of bread.
I made a lot. I made like 3 to 6 loaves a week. of bread. I would just keep making. It was just easy. Just cranked it out. It was like, it was a 5-hour process, but it's not much. If you made bread, it's not much. Like the kneading part is the part where you put all the work in. If you're a nerd and you want to do it with your hands, because Gordon Ramsay said, rather than use the machine, which arguably does a more consistent job. But anyway, I wanted to make everything fancy, and so I tried making candy as well, which is baking adjacent and is way more of a pain in the ass. Tempering chocolate's a nightmare. I can't do that. Making caramels was interesting because you have to. It's not as hard as tempering chocolate, but getting the right ratios and the right temperatures at the right times in order to get the kind of a caramel you want is tricky business. But one thing I can do consistently is make a sweet, delicious caramel goop, and I would do that, and then I would make popcorn and mix them together. Which, if you ever had like caramel popcorn, it's pretty good. But if you ever made caramel goop in a quantity that's too much for the popcorn and dump it in the popcorn, that shit is incredible. It's a shame I didn't do that at the time I was also running. I did. Anyway, I survived. My doctor is no longer concerned. I'm glad we had this talk. Good talk, everybody.
I had a friend, this friend came over and she was like, we're going to watch Phineas and Ferb because I had never watched it. And she's like, you've got to watch it. I just need you to watch this first season with me. And I was like, okay.
Oh,
I don't know.
Hey, I'm not disappointed. And this is in fact way better than you calling on the phone. But
I literally was about to call. I sat down at my desk and everything just went and
great.
Like came back.
Thanks, internet. That's what it's supposed to be. Fault tolerant. The entire network is supposed to be fault tolerant. So,
Lord.
Hashtag Jen Mora.
It's got it. Like there's no way it isn't.
We're haunted.
It's cold and it's snowy. And another hour from now, everyone's going to have to make saves again.
What's happening?
It's still storming.
Wait, was it that Rachel was saying? I don't even remember now.
She just asked how you were flying, basically. She's trying to understand why you were floating.
Oh, so is Ranmar like...
Ranmar face planted and is on the ground, yeah.
Are they okay?
Still?
I mean, Ranmar, if you want to get up, you can. You all have the ability to tell me what you're doing with your characters' bodies and voices, and sometimes I'll tell you that's not what's happening.
I don't want to stay face planted, but I accepted that I was going to face plant, but I'm not just laying there.
Face plant they did. Ranmar gets up and dusts himself off a bit to be more presentable.
So, considering what just happened, Esmeralda is going to tell Ranmar what she saw while everybody was sleeping. Just kind of be like, so hey, I don't know if this is related, but the thing that happened to me that made me walk 3 miles around a tree, and I didn't tell you right away because I just didn't know if it would be a good idea, because like I kind of feel like you maybe needed a break, but I saw a femme presenting dwarf sitting next to you. And then she looked at me as I tried to get up and like did this and then disappeared.
I'd like to lay back face down on the floor, please.
Sure.
I'm sorry.
I'm not
I
going to
was hoping there was a way I didn't have to tell you that.
That feels like like the theme for this episode. I think we all should lay face down.
I think we should all join Ranmar in solidarity on the ground.
Oh, God.
Look, we're bonding.
Oh my God.
It's a bonding experience.
Are we at least near the fire?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, that's fine.
Let's lay down near the fire.
Josh is definitely right. This is some sort of sick joke or test.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh my God.
I mean, I couldn't design this as well as it's happening.
Hey, fat boy. Hey, buddy.
No, Bean.
okay.
So the blizzard continues. The shelter is getting more warm now because the snow is packed on the outside. That's kind of how you designed it, basically, by packing up, you know, goo and dirt and pine leaves and branch on the outside. Eventually, the snow is going to do an igloo kind of a thing, and at some point, you're going to go outside for a moment to pack it down yourself and come back in, and you have it's much better inside now after the first hour.
Yay.
Something's looking up.
I'm trying to say you did well.
Something's looking up.
We're just sitting here waiting for the next thing.
The next thing to
Me too.
befall us.
Yes. And I can't decide whether or not I hope more that it's within the story or technology at this point.
Why not both? So
No.
Can't do both.
the next hour makes it, and the shelter itself makes its save, and so you all don't have to make your saves this time.
Yay.
Oh.
Congratulations.
Does that mean I'm no longer at disadvantage?
You'll need to sleep. You'll need to sleep to get rid of the exhaustion level. Yep. Yep.
What time of day is it?
I mean, it's
'Cause we
hard to
traveled for
tell
a
because
few
you can't see the
hours.
sun and stuff. But yeah, so you've been, so you walked maybe 3 to 4 hours. We'll say 4 hours away from Twilight Brace, and then you slept maybe eight hours, and then you decided to press forward, and you got maybe 3 more hours of walking in before you had to plant down here.
Okay.
So optimistically, you're 7 to 8 hours from Twilight Brace if you were to reverse direction.
I feel like that's a bad call.
The narrator would have to concur. Ranmar is wise and very smart.
Ranmar feels neither wise nor smart right now. Ranmar is face down on the ground
You've been face down for an hour?
after being levitated. Yes, I'm not moving.
Okay.
This time I am staying face planted. A ghost just sat down next to me and read overnight. I don't like that.
I don't like it
There's
either.
specific-
There's a good reason to not like that, I think.
The shelter
Yeah.
is sort of it's big enough that there's room to move around in it without really bumping one another. And it's sort of like it's sort of like a short and squat but wide teepee, if it were, because it's like all straight branches. Esmeri didn't weave them; she just leaned them up against, a tight pair of trees that are at the center of everything, and it's all covered in snow on the outside now. And so the opening does have some cross branches to sort of form like a roof, so it's not like a giant triangular opening. Just to set the scene here, there's like a bit of a square door that you have to stoop to get out of, even if you are, except for Finnegan, who can just kind of walk out easily. Ranmar, you'll have to duck your head. It's that low. And the fire is sort of outside, and Esmeri is probably at some point you will build a much smaller one on the inside, just like embers from the big one to sort of like keep the warmth going around. Guyver is leaned up against one of the trees in the middle with his eyes closed. He's not clear. He's not sleeping per se, but he's allowing himself to just fully rest. Oberk is completely passed out near the larger fire, but he looks like he's got his color back and he's no longer near freezing to death. Ranmar is face down in the dirt between the pair of trees and the fire.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Tiash will sit next to Ranmar and awkwardly but confidently put a hand on Ranmar's shoulder. Are you okay?
Oh, hey, Tiash. I guess, was Esme loud enough? Tiash, did you hear what Esme saw?
She nods. Yes.
It's exciting, isn't it?
The apparition is your friend?
Yeah. Yeah. DM, I don't know, how long did I know Jinmora before things happened?
You have control over that.
Oh, dude. Oh, crap. No, I didn't. Oh, shit. Okay, now I have to use brain words for McThinky.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah. Improv time.
You use those brain words, Munu.
I have to make thinky. Okay. Shit. Okay. All right. So I will tell Tiash. Jinmora was a friend for several years. One of the very few who actually believed what I was researching about magic. And things went very, very poorly.
How did she die?
That's a fun story. So
Are you still face down in the dirt right now?
Yes.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Gotcha.
Just face down in the dirt.
So you'd be sounding a little bit like this.
Tiash is going to remove her
pretty much.
coif and hood at this point and let her hair free. It is short and sort of like a sandy blonde and curly.
Why did I picture that? I can't remember her name, but that lady from the Castlevania animated show on Netflix.
I really have to see that show. I haven't seen it yet.
Like the blue robe.
I suspect I'm going to like it.
Oh.
That I think I think that character is actually, if that's the same character I'm thinking of, if it's literally the character from the early Castlevanias where she's like a wizard or something, like a caster, white and blue.
Yeah,
that's the inspiration for Shilarani. And so that's like a different.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So that might be. Yeah.
Well, shit. Okay. Well then.
Not from Castlevania,
still, that's what
the
I
show,
imagined.
but Castlevania the game, number 3, I think, had the character in it.
I never played that. I only watched the first season of the show. It was really good. But I will explain to Tiash. A group of us were trying to make it to Mora. And long story short, I'm the only one who walked out of that place alive. It was not good. It's not great. No one had a good time. And Jinmora, maybe rightfully so, blames me, and that's fine.
No, that's not right to blame you. The fault doesn't lie with you at all. Don't fall for the same trap that your friend is falling for right now.
That who was falling for?
This friend that's haunting you. Jinmora. First of all,
Has she fallen for a trap?
it's not the whole Jinmora that remains here. Some of Jinmora almost certainly made it across. The part that remains, well, that's the part that's following you now. Typically, it's regret, pain, fear, uncertainty, unfinished things. And because it's no longer the whole person, they can much more easily fall into a bad pattern of finding someone to focus all of that feeling on, someone to blame, when there may not be anyone to blame. They were killed by orcs, as were your other compatriots, and nearly you were killed as well. Had you not gone, had you not made it in time, had you died, in every one of those alternative scenarios, Jinmora was still doomed. And certainly she understands that. But in the current state she's in, that's only going to drive her rage. But that doesn't mean it's literally your fault. It just means that she believes it because she's confused. She's lost. She doesn't belong here.
Do we actually even know if, like, the spirit is angry or upset?
Yes.
Like, you do?
Yes.
Oh.
I would assume spinning means they have an emotion towards you that's not great.
That might not have even been her, but
No, I don't believe it was. Tiash says.
Oh wait.
it. Well, that's relief. I wasn't just wishful thinking. When we first met up with oh, I forgot his name, but the friendly orcs who were
Yark.
at war with the ogres, Yark. That night had a lovely little dream with Jinmora. That was great. She is not pleased. It's great. Everything's great.
It's okay if things aren't great right now, Tiash says. But
Oh no, they're super not great.
it's going to be okay. This is a solvable thing.
I believe that you believe that. I will remain face down on the ground a little while longer. I don't know what to say anymore.
Where is everyone? Are you just like, is this like an offside conversation with Ranmar and Tiaj? Like what is everyone else kind of doing? Or are we just kind of all just like listening?
You got to be part of it. They were just the ones speaking at the time.
I don't have much to add about that. I don't think. It's just a sad little time and we're not sure what to do about it. But it's getting more aggressive, I think. So
Maybe.
This isn't something that we as a team are likely to tackle together. Ranmar, you're going
So
to
is it
have to
Ranmar,
confront your friend. And you're going to have to explain to them what really happened.
Do they not know? Does Jinmora not know what happened?
I don't know, but I would expect that, yes, on some level she does.
What would me explaining it help? I'm confused. I've never done well. Okay, that's not true. I handled one haunting.
I'm gonna say
Rest in peace, buddy.
I'm gonna tell Ranmar that I'm gonna say your words will probably help soothe Jinmora and give you a bardic inspiration for whatever talking you're probably about to have to do with Jinmora.
Oh,
So
oh no.
So you have a D8.
Oh, thanks. Oh gosh, Jinmora here? Oh shit.
I'm just preparing you. I'm not sure.
I don't
That would be
believe
the cherry on top.
I don't believe so. Not now, Tiash says.
Cool. Can you just like call her, like if you're gonna have to face her regardless, could you, instead of waiting for her to get back to you, could you ask to speak with her?
So I have the audio glitch again. So instead of me waiting, could I
Yeah.
what, Quinn?
Go to her. Like instead of waiting for her to come to you,
Oh.
can you go to her? Can you like start that conversation? Will it make anything easier?
I don't know. I don't know.
Could you even like could you like right now could you just be like, "Hi, if you're here, let's talk," or is that a bad idea?
I don't know. I don't know.
Because we are hunkered down in the snow for a little bit, and I don't know when we're gonna be moving. So maybe tackling our curse or haunting might be a useful time. Question mark. Maybe she can help us
But
out of the situation.
I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I'll just put my foot in my mouth again.
I think it would be great. You knew Jimora. I think it would go fine.
There's no
The
need
bard
to.
being all bard.
There's no need to rush it. Tiash says, but it would behoove you to start preparing yourself for that conversation because it will come.
How does one prepare for a conversation with the ghost of a friend that they couldn't save? That seems hard.
Tiash at that looks again deeply sad and like she's thinking back on something for a moment. Her eyes wander away from you towards the fire.
Sam.
Breathes through an open mouth for a moment and then composes herself. The honest answer is I don't know how to advise you beyond what I've already shared, but I'm confident you can do it.
I appreciate the confidence. Oh no.
She'll smile at you.
Oh, thanks.
Esmery, Rachel says, trying to whisper and not doing a good job of it.
Love.
As
Yeah.
I didn't want to miss this opportunity to tell you I don't want to be condescending, but I'm really proud of you. I think it's really great that you were able to share your feelings with Ranmar, even though they had a pretty expected and reasonable meltdown, and it was way bigger than I think any of us realized it was going to be. But anyway, you did it, and you also explained it was because of your feelings, and that's great.
Yay!
You did so good.
As Murray will just kind of not make eye contact and just kind of like do these little like side glances and just like do a little nod.
She pats the ground next to your hand with her hand. Looks very satisfied.
Aw.
Good.
As Murray will just kind of look at it for a bit and then just nod again.
Aw.
I guess this particular silence is as good a silence as any for me to remind everybody that this campaign was designed to challenge long veterans of Dungeons and Dragons, and that these are brand new players. And the reason I'm saying that
I don't like that you're saying that. Why are you saying that?
is that very often these well, not these three players, two of the three will accuse me of being a very mean, spicy DM. And I ask you, viewers, were that true? If I were to pose the question, don't answer it yet. If I were to pose the question, where's Monty? Which none of the players had mentioned, and no one had said anything. And in the previous campaigns, they would have already told me where the pet was because they know I would have killed the thing in a storm like this because the bird would still be outside and it's not a bird adapted to this kind of weather. But I am a kind and loving DM, and Monty is, in fact, in the structure and safe.
Oh, I thought Monty was like not around. Like Monty was back, like away from us. Oh well, no, she would have came with us. I
She has to
guess.
be in this lean-to, or she would not survive out there.
I assumed Monty would be on Esme's shoulder. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah, I think I kind of assumed that too.
that's reasonable. We'll go with that.
Okay, so the other.
why wouldn't she be?
Why wouldn't she
That's
be?
also fair.
There you are. Good question. Anyway, that was a bit of a digression there. We had some feelings talk.
Or at least like a soaring above us as we make our way and then resting wherever we
She's
Yeah.
usually flying along with you or doing scouting bits for you around that region. But in this particular thing, if she had not been close to you when the storm hit, she'd have had some trouble.
Mm.
Sure, okay. She is okay.
That's good.
Mhm.
I'll cry if anything happens to that little bird.
Right. Same. I don't have her with me. In real life, not in game.
Oh,
Yeah.
Clarifying that.
Monty
There she
should
is.
Don't worry.
Damn.
Everything's
Oh,
fine.
she's
no.
safe.
Monty's
She's
safe
in
here.
Land.
Yeah. Everything's
No,
totally
she's fine.
Oh no.
Don't trust that face.
Look at that face and
No,
tell me you
your
don't
face,
trust the
baby.
face.
Little eye. You gotta move
She's
her
so
fluff
cute.
out. She can't see.
Yeah, she just have trouble with that.
You gotta move her fluff.
Well,
move this fluff over here. Oh, now he's mad.
Where's my fluff? I don't know where my fluff is. Okay.
the storm will eventually pass, maybe 8 or 9 hours later.
How snowed in are we?
Maybe like 3.5 feet of snow, so the door's blocked out. You have to dig your way out.
Oh my god.
Hmm.
Okay.
How are we supposed to travel in that?
Well, I wasn't sure how bad the storm would be. I did get water walk.
Ooh.
So we can just walk on top of it.
Grandma's so
I
smart.
swapped.
Renmar's
I
so
swapped.
smart.
That's very clever.
Renmar
TR says.
geek brain.
I was
Did
so
we
scared.
Could we have slept during that time?
Yes, of course. If you want to snooze and rest, yeah, you're pretty well rested.
Okay.
Sweet.
Does that mean we got our hit points back? Are we still exhausted?
Yeah, all right.
I don't-
You can have had, you can get your spells back and stuff. You can get a full rest.
Ooh.
Yay.
Okay. I didn't know how it was going to work.
Sleepies for us. Big sleepies. Big snooze.
Sleeps. Okay.
Grandma. Stop being so rude.
Cubby.
He's so dumb. He really is. He's so dumb.
Sounds kind of like Bean, like just so dumb.
He
No
like
brain.
jumped
So
onto the chair
lovable.
next to me, and like gave me the like, please pet me eyes. And then the moment I stuck my hand
Aw.
out, he went like I was gonna hurt
Yeah.
him. Just like,
Mm-hmm.
Just like, please pet me now.
just
The
kidding.
terrified
need your hand.
recoil, and it's like, what have I ever done to make you recoil like that? You
Right?
Exactly.
So much drama.
Poor animals.
Sorry, did I
Knock it off.
scritch you too many times? Too many love
I know.
pats.
Actually, to be fair, he's probably
Yeah.
mad because I shaved his butt because he had the like dreads
That'd do it.
He had
that were
nappy
real
booty.
bad. Yeah. So now he's got like 2 little shaved sides on like either side of his
Aw.
spine, and we've been calling them his butt cheeks. So
He's
he gives
happier
me-
for it though.
he maybe
little
has a right to be a little
butt cheek
upset.
boy.
Butt cheek boy.
If I can get a picture of it, I will
Adorable.
share it.
How did we get here?
Grim's butt cheeks.
Because we've been snowed in for 9 hours. We talk about this.
So you're kind of digging your way out and getting ready to walk
you
on the
put us
snow.
here.
Tiash actually has snowshoes.
Oh.
but she will happily partake
She
in
has
water
what?
walk if there's enough. Snowshoes.
Oh, I'm still getting the glitches. I'm sorry.
No, no
It's
worries.
not that
You
I'm not
can
listening.
ask
It
repetition
just
as many
cuts.
times as you need. Don't worry about it.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I will ritual cast water walk, which is
How many folks?
up to 10
Holy
willing creatures I can
shit.
see within
That's
I'm
30
willing.
so many.
And how long of a duration is it?
Willing.
So many. It lasts for an hour, but it's a ritual cast, so I can just do it again.
Okay, so you can kind of keep the thing going every 40 minutes, just recharge the team and keep on walking if you have to. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'll allow that. That's fine.
Yep.
As long as you're not in a fight or something, it'd be just fine.
Yeah.
So
it
you,
lasts for an hour, and it's not concentration. So, even if we get in a fight, they still would have minutes left, at least in theory.
All right, it feels
Right.
very strange at first. If you've never done, I mean, I've personally never walked on water, but the idea is that your feet would go a little bit into it, but then it would just hold you up because the magic does that, right? So it's
Cool.
kind of like walking on. At this point, it's like walking in mud almost. Like your feet will go maybe 2 to 3 inches into the snow, and you should plummet down another 3 feet, but you just don't. It just holds you up. So it's like
Sick.
soft, muddy ground. Feels slippery, but you do not, in fact, slip. And if anything, this kind of makes the traveling a bit easier because you're no longer dealing with loose rock and climbing over shit. It might be really hard to climb when you get to a place when there's climbing still, but anyway, you seem to be beyond that now. As you journey, Oberk will find himself beside Rachel, and he says, "Hey, huh? Hey, pretty lady.
No.
Yes,
Oh no.
Bad.
is that anyone ever told you you're a pretty lady?" Yes,
I'm gonna
I've heard that.
step in.
She kind of puts a hand up at you,
Okay.
and she's watching him curiously.
Okay.
Everyone seems to talk to you a lot, and I haven't done that. I feel like I may be missing out. Oh,
Oh.
well, I don't know. I guess I'm
Did you
pretty
see the
interesting.
cat?
No.
Ladies, you had a visitor, like head right up here, checking out what you were doing
really?
on your
So scary.
desk. I
She's
never
funny.
see
Freaking
them except on the
terrifying.
tree.
She used to come up here way back at the beginning. She'd jump right up. Yeah, that might start
I
happening again.
remember that.
Yeah.
The desk is forbidden, though. Well,
Sorry, I
we'll get to
got
that.
really.
No,
I
you're
got
fine.
really
It was
excited.
adorable. I saw it.
That's a
with you.
legitimate reason to hit the pause button.
Okay.
I don't have a lot of friends. Me either. I have more now. Yeah. My last friend wasn't my friend. Yeah, I know how that can be. I ripped his jaw off of his dead body. Yeah, I know how that can be. They wouldn't let me take the jaw. Actually, She looks around at the party. I also know how that can be. Yeah, I get it.
Aw.
Yeah, you're just being metaphorical. Yeah, we'll go with that. She says. She'll shoot a look at Esmeralda, and then back at Oberg. Yeah, it's a metaphor. But it's never too late to turn over a new leaf. You get to decide who you are now because you're in a new place with new people. And if you don't like who you were, or if you don't like who people thought you were, you can change that now. You just be the change you want to be. And people who are worth it are going to accept you for who you be. Even if this is part of it. Yeah, she says. Wow. Can I call you Jawbone? Sure.
This is lovely.
Oh my.
Another few hours, night starting to fall, and you all see a what looks like a small cabin that is built right up against the side of the mountain. It's in okay condition. Doors closed, and there's definitely light coming from one of the windows.
It's just the cabin, though. It's not. We still can't see the tower.
Correct. Yeah. I mean, the tower's not visible from where you are. Yep. You're going up and up. You may have to crest something before you can see the tower from here.
Okay.
Do we want to take maybe one, two, or two of us to go check out the cabin versus approaching this unknown cabin with a party of 6?
Fuck no, Rachel
5,
says. We're not
7?
splitting the party. What? No. We've come this far. You want to send two of us over
What
there to
if-
die alone?
Oh,
Kitty,
wait a
no.
minute. Now, hold on, Rachel.
What?
You left.
Huh? Oh,
Go
that's
for it, Go for it, Ranmar. Go
Um,
for it.
look.
Go for it.
It's a little different right now. Okay, like I don't. It's not. This is not about. This is about keeping you all safe. Are you saying you want me to go alone?
No.
I mean, I guess I
I'm
could.
I
saying,
don't.
what if we're perceived as
No.
what if people like think like a threat is coming because we're a group like moving towards them versus like one person going up and being like, hey, I have a group of people, please don't shoot us.
What kind of a maniac would live in that house out here?
I wonder. Because the last time we just walked in with a whole party, we got shot. So
Oh, you think he might be like me? How do you know it's a he? Huh? I don't know who's in there.
That is a
It could be me in
possibility.
there. Okay.
Doubt it.
Hey, Oberg.
do you?
Yeah. What's up, Jawbone?
Oh my god.
We're just we are gonna confer, and I want you to watch that snowbank because I'm worried about it. He turns
Yeah.
and stares at the snowbank, watching for movement.
I'm just gonna go. We
Rachel
shouldn't do that to him.
nods and steps aside. You know what? For now, it's fine. I just wanted to give us a little bit of a moment so that we can talk about whatever it is we need to talk about here.
Okay, that's fair.
Well,
I can't tell you why I
anyone-
keep
here's a
wandering off. It's
question.
not allowed. What?
Oh, well, you know what? I have theories, and if I'm right, then that's fine.
What if you're not
But
right?
don't pretend that we shouldn't split the party when you leave.
I'm kind of part of two parties right now, but I'm doing my best. And this, at least right here
I-
and now, you all are fine whether or not I'm here, usually.
I appreciate you, but
Thanks.
I see the wisdom here and someone investigating, but I do have a question. Water walk only works within 30 feet of me, I think.
Oh.
So it says it has. Hold on, let me read it again.
Well, Tiash does have snowshoes she's not using right now, and Rachel can fly, and Esmeralda can walk on the snow without
Right.
water walk. So you
Oh.
do have some options.
Oh, wait, no, I just cast it and it's done for what I'm reading here. Up to 10 willing creatures I can see within range gain this ability for the duration. So they just have to be within 30 feet of me when I cast it. It's not like silence.
Oh yeah, this sticks with them. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. So never mind. My question is silly. But yeah, you're right. Other people have different ways of moving.
Also, if we want to go as a group, just in case something does go wrong and we want to be in range, we can always go in extra stealthy and like just kind of sneak and case the place. I can cast Pass Without a Trace.
We could do that one. But if we get caught sneaking around, that'll look even more suspicious.
Guyver looks uncomfortable.
Is this
Yes,
a
Guyver?
we shouldn't sneak situation, Guyver?
Hmm? You,
Is this a we should not sneak situation?
Master Cleric, you are in command. I will do as you say. But if you're asking my opinion, I would like to be part of the exploration party for sure.
Okay. Look, I appreciate you so much, Guyver, but this is not my god, and I don't understand.
You know much more about gods than I do, Master Cleric.
Would
I can
but
also
not
send
yours.
Monty
Oh,
just
maybe it'll
fly around and
maybe.
maybe peek in windows.
Peeking
and-
window. Got it. Money takes off.
Okay, that's what we're doing. All right, so I'm like, I'm brain zooped.
All right. Mani gets really close and can't really get any purchase on the window, so there's not much enough space. And so she flies by it a couple of the times and can't really see in the window other than the fact that there is light in there. While the light out here, it's, the sun has gone down, so it's dusk, but you still have some light for some time here.
Is there more than one window?
Yes, but they are equally, one of them is like actually curtained really well on the inside. And so the one window that you can get some light out of is she can't get a good view in.
Is there anything else to notice around the place?
Now that she's close, you can see there's some smoke coming out of a little chimney on the roof, and that the structure is definitely built almost into what appears to be the mouth of a mined out cave mouth. And so maybe this is like, it could be a dwarvish mining op.
Okay. I'll tell her to come back and then tell the
Sure.
party what she saw.
Do we this may be a silly question. Do we need to talk to whoever's here? Do we know, is there a reason that we want to chit chat?
If
Oh,
they're
I thought we were just getting somewhere for warmth.
if they're friendly, Tiash says, it might be nice to have some shelter for a night.
Yeah.
Okay. I
All
didn't
right,
know what the
so-
plan was here.
I kind of think that I maybe agree with Finn in terms of just like having one or two of us like approach and like knock on the door and maybe just be like, hey, it's really cold. There's a few of us. Do you have space for a little while?
Yeah. That's what yeah.
Rather than somebody opening the door and there being all of us.
Yeah. I don't know if we're a particularly like immediately intimidating looking bunch, but I mean, we also don't know how many people I guess are in there either. So if it's like like imagine how you'd feel with one person, like being one person like in your house and like a group of like 6 people stroll up in the dead of a storm.
It may be weird to us nowadays,
Yeah.
but Iceland still has this concept of like if you're traveling and it's cold and you stop somewhere, a family will put you up for a night. Like it's not uncommon there, and that's the kind of culture you have here.
Oh.
Like if you're out in the middle of nowhere,
All right, so then we just want to all go.
Yeah, that works. If it's a known thing and it's not gonna be weird, then yeah.
they're not going to be like, "Oh, it's so weird you come in here." That's not how they'll be. They might be hostile for other reasons, but that's not the reason.
Okay.
Like remember when you rolled into to Gina Fortuna, and people were weirded out because they don't see people, but they didn't tell you to get out or anything. It would have been strange and a red flag if they said "go away." It would have meant like oh, there's something Dungeons and Dragons style wrong with this place.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Oops. Okay.
No,
Well,
oops.
yeah, I guess we can all.
I mean, I don't mind your caution,
Maybe-
but I'm just trying to help fill in the gaps for you.
Maybe we all go, but maybe we all don't like dogpile like the front door. Well, like I'll like straight up offer to knock and talk to the person. I think that's my
Okay.
my shtick. So
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. We lead
Yeah.
with the bard.
All right.
Yeah.
So is it the case that you're all going to be near the door, or is Finnegan going to be a significant distance from the party when he knocks?
I can't be too far from Ranmar, right?
You can be for the delay. Yeah, it's not going to the snow. The walking spell will work at any range.
Oh, I don't have to be close
Yeah.
to you anymore. Oh, yeah.
Time is the
sorry.
factor. Yeah.
I misunderstood. Yeah. So
Gotcha.
as long as you're near me when I cast it, you've got it for an hour.
Okay, cool. Yeah, then
I mean, I feel like we
did
can
we do
stand
that?
like we can stand far enough back that like we're all visible and like within
Yeah.
earshot. You know,
Yeah.
like I
50
don't.
feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. 50 feet, you said?
15.
Guidance.
15
plan.
feet. Okay,
Plan.
yeah, there you go.
Sorry.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Put your bard on, bard.
Finnegan knocks on the door. The door swings open. Sort of, it seems like you knocked and it just swung free and in as though it weren't hinged, but you're not sure if there was a delay. You're confused about it for a moment. It's warm in
There's a
here.
delay?
It's small. There's a fire in a fireplace on the left wall behind the window where the light's coming
So
from.
nobody was at the door when it opened.
Nope, it opened. There's someone inside sitting at a table. They look up at you. It's a kindly looking gentleman. They're cloaked, got a blanket over them. Looks like they're eating some soup. Dark skinned man with a well groomed beard. He looks at you curiously. Can I help you, young halfling? What are you doing out here in the storm?
I think we got caught in it, honestly. We're just traveling and
Here?
make our mark.
Where? Make your.
Right, northern?
You're
Which
going
direction
south,
we're-
says the DM.
South.
Yeah.
South.
You're crossing through dangerous territory to go to even more dangerous territory. What do you and your friends seek, adventurer?
Answers? Solutions?
To
A problem that we have.
please
It's kind of a
come in. It's
explanation.
you and your friends are welcome here. There's not much space unless we want to. Oh, come in. I'll show you what I mean.
Okay, I'm gonna wave the rest. I just be like, there's 6 of us.
I think so. Yeah. 3 NPCs: Tiash, Rachel, and 4: Tiash, Rachel, Guyver, and Oberk. So there's 7 of you.
So 7 total.
7.
And
right?
Mani.
Well, Monty
Oh.
plus Finn equals 1.
And a
so-
bird. Yeah.
Money plus.
If Monty sit on my head,
Yeah.
I'll be a full.
Whole person, hopeful.
That could be a really big owl.
And entire legs. Okay, so you
Mani's
Wait.
tiny.
the party shuffles its way in. Oh, there's many of you. I suppose that makes sense, given where you are and what whatever you're trying to do, find your answers. There's a door in the back of this pretty small cabin. It feels small now that you're all in here. There's only one bed that's like just narrow enough for him to lay on. There's a small bookshelf, and a couple of small foot lockers. A very small area where he must do his cooking and washing next to the fire. And the table with 2 chairs, one of which looks pretty dusty, like no one's ever, at least if anyone sat in it, it's been a long time. The other chair is the one he must use all the time. The only other door in the structure is in the back against the cave or against the cliff wall, and he opens it, and it literally leads into a cavern. So you can use this for more space if you feel the need, but if you all want to just sleep on the floor in here, that's fine. I may sleep in the cave in that case.
Oh well, thank you. We surely probably would have frozen out there, so I appreciate you.
It's quite warm in here, says the narrator.
Like weirdly warm.
Mm,
Or
give me
comfortably
insight.
warm?
Give me insight, Ranmar.
Crap.
I know. I'm
Crap.
sussy wussy of this
Crap.
whole situation.
Crap. Okay.
You got this. You got this. You got this. You got this.
Oh, I got this.
Whoop, whoop.
26.
Oh.
Wow. Shit, 26.
I think.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. I had to redo
The warmth is coming from the fire. To answer your immediate question. And given the way the building is set up and how it's got mud and other materials on the inside of the walls, pretty well done, honestly. You think maybe dwarves were involved in building the structure at some point, but it's obviously been modified since. So it's not weird that it is that warm in here. What is weird is this man who looks to be in his 50s, who looks to be in very good health and quite fit, is alone here. That does strike you as odd, Rayla. But I don't think you needed the insight check for that.
No, but it's nice to know that it's not just me who thinks that. Okay. Well, how far away is he? He's at the back of the place.
I
At
mean,
the other
that's
door?
you're pretty close. You're going to be within, at the most, you could be 14 feet from him. So if you're all kind of musing, because that's the diagonal on the place, it's pretty small. And so you're probably within about 6 feet of the guy. He doesn't look at all worried.
Oh, that's much closer.
Or intimidated. He still looks confused and curious about you. Rachel will close the door behind you all to keep the heat in.
Wow. What are you doing out here, if I can ask? This is a pretty far away for somebody to set up, right?
He smiles at you. I, too, see cancers.
Oh. What kind of answers?
How about I'll share if you do? He sits. You almost have so many stories to tell.
Can I detect his thoughts?
Go ahead, try.
I don't like it. I'll say it.
You're using the
Oh,
Cheldenoth empowered one, right? You're not casting a spell right now?
Yes, I am. That's yeah.
Just want to check in.
I would have almost forgot about that. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Just look this guy in the eye. Start.
Total.
He
Doing a
starts
spell.
speaking. Yeah.
It is complete silence. No words, no
That's-
emotions, no scene. It's almost like something's in the way.
That's
Oh,
weird, right?
I mean, you never experienced it before.
yeah.
Asking from a D&D. That's weird, right?
There are things in the game in previous editions, and I assume this one as well, definitely this one because I'm in control here, that can prevent detect thoughts from working.
Okay.
And the most simple example is a second and a third edition item called a ring of non-detection, which if you were wearing it would prevent that. I think 3.5 had a ring called literally ring of thought shielding, which would prevent a lot of mind affecting things, including detect thoughts. So you could have an item that was protecting him, for instance.
Okay.
Nope. Nope.
Would you like soup? I mean, I won't be offended if you say no. I get the sense that you're all very suspicious people, which is probably for the best. That will make you survivors. But if you aren't afraid, the soup is safe. Or cast remove poison or whatever on it if you wish.
Oh. Okay. Well,
It's
that's
bear
nice.
and root vegetable because that's what I've got here.
That works good for us. I think I don't can we have a moment with my colleagues, please? Can I just
Why? I suppose so. He steps into he picks up a torch, lights it in the fire, And then he
appreciate
steps
him
into
so
the
much.
cave and closes the door behind himself.
I appreciate him so much. Thank you so much. Do we, before we start talking about anything, what's our scale of we trust this? Where are we on like how much information we should divulge to also get information from this person too?
Well,
I
Tiash says. Then she pauses and looks right at Ramar as Ramar starts speaking.
Oh crap! I opened my damn mouth and lost shit. Okay, so I am suspicious as hell. This is weird.
This is
But
a little too weird.
why is he here by himself? Um,
A hermit is not intrinsically
I
a weird
definitely
thing.
don't think we should.
Tiash says.
But he's prepared with something that doesn't let me read thoughts. I'm going to catch the group up with that too. So there's like a level of he knows to be slightly prepared for encounters with people.
You can read thoughts? Tiash says. Right, Rachel says. So in spite of the fact that there's a demon princess they hang out with and some weird squid-faced boy who's been alive since before time that gave Finnegan the ability to do that, we're really suspicious of this nice guy that offered us soup. That's because there's emotional damage here, Tiash, and it's going to take me so long to help them. I don't know. Can you please stay with us forever and help? Tiash says, I will stay with you for a time, but I do need... I have things I must attend to, Rachel. I appreciate the invitation. Thank you. Yeah, it's an open invitation. Please, you can come back anytime.
Listen.
Oh no. Look, on top of this person being in the middle of nowhere, just by themselves, apparently ready to fend off any thought detection, and just casually eating bear.
Yeah, how do you think he got the bear,
I'm
Ranmar?
Scared.
How do you think he got the... Scared? No, you were brave. That's what
I
got us
have-
here. Brave is what's getting us here.
What do you want me to do about it?
Have
Dude's
tea.
just
Tea
casually
tea
eating
is a good
bear
idea.
soup.
Tea's a good idea. Let's make some tea. Can you make tea? Whose idea was it? Tiash says. Just don't. Never mind. Just can you please make tea? Sure. Tiash says, and she starts getting her things ready near the fire and starts brewing some fruity tea.
I'm scared.
I think it's reasonable to be scared. I mean, don't tell him all the secrets, but maybe get to know him a little bit first. Give him some vague but sincere detail. Like, what's the thing we're doing right now? We can maybe tell him that.
We're going to a tower to light the fire to find secret vaults.
Okay, but
How do
you
we
leave the
pin
last
that?
part out,
Yeah.
right? I
We're
mean,
on a
lighting the
pilgrimage to
tower
the
can be its own
towers.
thing, right? Like what the towers are
guess
for that
so.
Tempest God, right? And so you're just doing that.
Yeah.
Secret vault, Guyver says. Shh. Look, you're just dipping your toe into the deepest end of the most fucked up pool. So just slowly pull your toe back out and keep that one to yourself, okay, Guyver? Yes, ma'am. He says. Just
You'll be glad you did, Guyver.
Maybe keep your shoes
Okay.
on. Keep the toes safe.
Oh my god.
I don't know. I feel like there's no reason that we have to give all the answers, right? Like, if we give a vague answer and he asks more, we just say that's all we can say. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, like okay.
Moonu, your camera's clear.
You are.
Oh,
Oh,
just kidding. Not anymore.
Well, I was about to say, because you're all still glitching on my end. So
Apparently
that's
you're just-
incredible.
You're
Never
very,
mind.
very clear when you are very still.
I was being very still. I'm sorry.
no sorry.
Oh, guest star. Yeah, I certainly don't want to share our whole shtick with this guy, but shelter is shelter and it's warm.
Yeah.
And I'm
Okay.
super curious what's in this cave.
Yeah, no, the cave I would like to be given a tour of.
Hmm. It's
Okay, I can
dwarven,
see that.
right?
Hmm. That was you think, yeah, Rammer. You think that the house was
Oh,
actually a dwarf setup at some point in the past, but the
I want
interior is
to
all for human-sized
investigate.
folks now.
Oh. Hmm. Okay. I'm cool with it.
Yeah, we can go tell him about the tower. Can we? I'm not gonna go into the cave. He might not want us in the cave. I was gonna say. I guess we'll go catch up with him, but maybe not. We might not be allowed there, so I guess we just chill for now. We can eat soup.
Kyver and Rachel eat soup. It's pretty good. Maybe he's just had nothing to do out here but figure out how to make good soup. It's pretty tasty.
That does seem like a much chiller and calmer situation.
So, are we gonna go get him or go find him? Or
Okay, sure.
Oh, I thought Finn did.
oh, is that the case?
Did he not? Oh, I don't
I
know. I'm
can.
still piecing half words together,
Got it.
and I thought I understood that, but
Oh no.
that's probably me being like, that's probably what he
I'll go
said.
catch up with him.
Okay.
I'll go catch up with him and tell him about Tower.
So, Finn, you open
Oh.
the door, and the cave is maybe like a 10-foot walk into what is very clearly a mined out entrance. It's got wooden beams, very long time in place to keep things stable. And then it opens up into a much larger space with a number of paths leading off. All of this is clearly mined out. But in the center of this larger space is maybe like a 40-foot diameter oblong room. Ceiling's maybe only 10 feet above you. All mined. All it's clearly mined. There is what looks like a desiccated, maybe who knows how many decades old campfire, pristine and not on fire, obviously burned out and long ago abandoned because it's inside and protected from the elements. Nothing would affect it. But next to the fire, there is what looks like a corpse, which is still looks like they're still equipped with whatever armor they're wearing, still holding their items, bag next to them. The older man is standing there looking down at the body. He set the torch on the ground. He looks up at you as you approach. I found him this way.
Did I
It's just Finnegan and him now.
hear you say it's a corpse?
Yes.
Though?
Long
Right,
desiccated,
okay.
as maybe decades long, dead in here.
Why is he still here then,
Oh.
though?
This is where the individual died. You can see here. He points at the corpse where they were. No, not precisely, but there is a puncture wound right through their armor here, leading into where I'm assuming humanoid, where their heart would have been. And that's, I believe, how they went down. I don't know what they were fighting.
Is there any other entrance into this cave?
Oh no, I suspect that this individual came in here for shelter after whatever it fought, but succumbed to their wounds in here after. They have, well, they still have their equipment here. Maybe you and your friends can take it. I have no need for it. They might help you.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, I will. I'll send somebody in to grab it because I don't think I could probably pick it up. Honestly.
He smiles at you. Have you all had your the time you needed, or do you still require more time to yourselves?
How is the storm looking?
I mean, it's like 11 at night right now. The storm is all done outside, you think?
Okay. Well, if we could stay the night and leave probably first thing in the morning, that would probably be preferable if that's okay with you.
Yes.
Um, I guess I don't know what to do. I'm sorry. I'm a little thrown by the body that's just chilling.
No, I understand.
What if
I
we-
too was surprised when I first found it years ago.
Oh, was it before you got here?
Yes.
Oh, okay, I'm so sorry. That makes so much more sense. So why not bury him or give him a different place to rest than where he fell?
Shrugs.
Fair. What else is this cave used for?
Oh, he looks around. I mean, it looks like mining to me, like deliberate digging, but I don't really know much about how mining works, to be honest with you. So I suppose whatever they were looking for, they found it, and then they left.
Oh, so this isn't your house or like your place. Are you
No.
just like staying here for?
It has been for a better part of a year or so, I guess.
Okay.
But no, I didn't
hap-
build the place, and I don't know what happened to the previous occupants.
Okay, I was gonna ask if you knew what happened to them. Nobody's ever. Are we the first people to travel out this way? That in your year of being here?
Yes, he says, sort of looking pensive for a moment. There have been others, but I don't believe those are the kind of beings you were asking about.
Is Finn the only one there right now?
Yep.
I think so.
Yep, you all let Finnegan go on.
Mm-hmm.
Always good ideas.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Great.
There is a dragon that lives in this area. You know that, right?
We saw something resembling a dragon a little while back, but weren't completely sure. Shit, fuck, is that the dragon? I'm sorry. That's not.
Thank
I'm
you.
so sorry. Fuck.
Thank you. I've been wanting to say it
I
for so
forgot.
long.
I forgot that even happened.
Oh.
Shit, it's like okay.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sorry, I forgot what I was doing in scene because I had the revelation and now I'm completely thrown.
I'm just so glad that you had it.
Little halfling, are you all right?
Yes.
He doesn't look convinced.
Well, I'm perfectly fine.
Is this your first adventure, young one?
I wouldn't call it that. I've had a few.
Of course. I meant no offense.
I need to think. I need a moment. My entire everything has changed.
You said you were looking for answers. You didn't tell me what the questions
You're right.
were.
You're right. I said that I was going to, and
It's all right.
I guess
You're not.
honestly,
You don't know who I am, or why I'm here, or what I am, or how I came to be here. And in this world, those are questions that Well, I respect a level of caution.
Thank you.
I'm
appreciate
not
that.
going to
Makes
hurt
me
you
more-
or your friends. I hope that that's clear.
Oh, I assumed
You're
so,
not
but
gonna
thank you
what?
for hurt you or your friends.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Sorry. I know I'm
glad
not
that's
there,
clear.
but this
No, you're good. We're, I guess, honestly, we're heading south to. Can we see the tower from here? Are they? No, I didn't think so.
Not yet.
To this tower. I don't know if we call it something.
It's the South Watchtower of Tempest is the former name.
That
Says the narrator. What are you going to do with the old tower?
just following through with what we believe Tempest wants us to do.
You only doing it because you feel that's what Tempest wants?
Not completely, but we're doing it this way currently in our current situation because we believe that's why we're out in the snow.
You're demonstrating tremendous courage just being out here.
Oh,
It was you that lit the North Tower then, wasn't it?
yes.
I thought so.
Did you? Can you see it from here?
The answer the narrator will give you, Finnegan, is no, you can't see the... Well, when the storm is happening, no. But now that the fire's lit, you can kind of see it. It's like a star. It's so bright, it's like a star on the horizon from where you are. It's still quite far away.
Is that how he knows?
Yeah, he could have seen it. That's
Okay.
plausible.
Okay. Yeah, I guess. Well, I guess I I answered a question, so you have to answer one of mine.
So be it.
You have to give me one of your reasons or one of your answers.
The people here, all of them abandoned their courage or lost it. They succumbed to fear. And everything here is
people?
taking a turn for the worse.
Where are we? It's pretty desolate out here, isn't it?
Well, here it's desolate because the people who once dwelled here all ran long ago.
Why did they run?
Oh, various reasons. Ogres, Krillzarin, the cold.
Could it also be maybe the dragon that you had mentioned?
Krillzarin. Oh, yes, the white dragon, Krillzarin.
Oh, that is that
Yes.
their name? Write that down real quick. Oh shoot! They had said something about the dragon, about seeing the dragon. Oh, have you? Why didn't you run from? Why aren't you fearful of the dragon?
He smiles at you and looks down at his torch. Fear is only one of many feelings that we have to balance. But for me, the answer, when I don't know what the answer is, the first step towards the answer is always courage. And one
That's what I
can
agree.
be afraid and brave.
Yeah, I guess those two can go pretty hand in hand.
Often they are.
Is you being out here are you scared being out here?
Not anymore. He looks at you. I have a feeling someone's going to light the South Watchtower.
Hopefully, yes.
You are the only hope for that.
Do you also gain to benefit from the South Watchtower being lit?
Certainly. He smiles. The path from
Why,
the tower to the temple will be hard, he says.
I was gonna say, how do you know? Did you try to light it?
Once the tower is lit, there are parts of the temple that will avail themselves to those who did the lighting, that all others who currently try to pierce the temple will not be able to negotiate. You'll have an advantage. It will still be tricky. But the temple itself will offer some aid. The road there, however, is not a road. There are forests, crevasses, and a lot of forgotten beasts and wild things. And it's okay to be afraid, as long as in the same breath, fear's paramour and lover holds your hand. And that is courage.
I will keep that in the forefront of my mind.
Oh, and this poor chap, he fought his battles. He won and, well, he also lost. But I think he'd be proud to know that you and your friends are the ones who carry on what he failed to do. And you can use his tools. As you look away from him towards the body for just a brief moment to follow his gaze, and you look back, he's not there anymore.
I see your stress, Ranmar.
Yeah, it's just you alone with a corpse right now, Finnegan.
Oh, is that him? Is that his corpse?
Is it his corpse?
You can't tell, Finnegan. You're not a doctor.
Well, it doesn't. Would it not look like? We can see.
I
the
mean,
corpses, right?
it's
Like,
the
faces
body's
don't match.
the body's been in here. I guess it'd be pretty well preserved because it's really cold and there's not a lot of natural elements in here. And the cave it's not damp or humid because it's just so cold up here all the time. So yeah, I guess you're looking at a frozen body. The person does not look at all like the man you were speaking
Dragon.
with.
That's
Okay,
even more scary.
we're assuming it's a dragon.
I have a theory, a maybe rather out there theory. What
Okay.
if that was Tempest in like a different form?
Also,
That thought
a
occurred to
good
me
guess.
too.
Yeah, I thought it was. Was there somebody we were supposed to find when the time is right? That Rachel's dad said. Is that person? Do y'all
I
remember
will
that?
admit I don't remember. No.
I don't remember.
Rachel's dad said something about seeing somebody or talking to somebody or you'll meet him. Maybe it wasn't Rachel's dad, but
No, it was
somebody
Rachel's
said,
dad. Yeah.
I thought so. Rachel's dad said something about you'll meet him when the time is right. Right? That was a couple sessions ago, but was that him?
Was it Rachel's father? Anyway, let's not get don't get bogged down by that. It's good memory though.
No, I feel support.
This poor bastard here is just. I mean, he didn't die from being frozen. You're pretty sure he died from being stabbed by something that went right through his breastplate.
Like a little dragon talon.
Maybe. It's wide. It's about an
I can
inch
help.
in diameter.
I was gonna say, can I go get people?
Yeah, as
Am
soon as
I
you can,
allowed
sure.
to leave and come back?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
let's
yes, of
go.
course.
Because Ranmar, I know Ranmar in specific has a thing for the dead.
Oh
Bring this
shit. Do we want to talk to him?
Yes.
No. I was just gonna do. Can I still do a medicine check, like
Yeah, sure.
to investigate more? Okay.
Yep, you're
Don't
pretty
fail me now,
sure.
die. Hey, Lucky.
I mean, it's hard to tell for sure whether they died from exposure or from wounds. But like the hit they took was very severe. Like looking in there, you can actually see damage to the rib cage in the front and the back. Like this thing went clean through the heart.
And he didn't die immediately?
Apparently not. They wandered in here and then died.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
Is there anything
Um,
on this body that is any type of clue of who it might be?
There's a lot of stuff on him. As you start looking, as where you pull back the cloak that's behind him, and his shield's back there. The shield is really lovely. It's a circular shield, maybe almost a foot and a half in diameter, and it has a circle of eyes, sort of like ringing the outside, and then the inside is a much larger eye. They don't look creepy, or at least they're not made to look creepy. Maybe you find eyes creepy, and I can't do anything about that, but they're just as an artistic representation of humanoid eyes carved on the thing. He has a silver brooch holding his cloak together. Simple, but it's really shiny still after all these years. His fist is clenched around a necklace. Let me know if you want to pry his fingers free of it. And otherwise he's still wearing boots and pants.
can I?
He's got his bag looks like it's been, it's behind him. And let me know if you want to go through that.
I'll go through
Can
that.
I?
Go ahead, Redmar.
Sorry. Can I touch enough of the necklace to cast Identify
Yeah.
without prying his hand open?
Yes.
I would like to specifically not touch the necklace. Anything else I'm down for.
All right. So Ranmar is going to identify the necklace.
Mhm.
The necklace is a periapt of wound closure. It's a wondrous item.
What is that?
Apparently not enough to save his life, but you look it up. It's a good item. You're going to like it.
No, I didn't hear it. That's a what?
Periapt of wound closing.
Unda? What?
I'm going to
Oh,
send
I'm
it.
sorry.
I'll send it to you.
I'll
think
just,
wound
I'll
It's
get
coming.
it later. I'm sorry. I can't understand shit. Oh, you're typing. Great. Okay.
There you go.
Woo!
The bag has
There's the response I was looking for.
the bag has
I'm sorry. I just straight up couldn't hear it.
preserved it has rations in it, which at this point are no good. Like even jerky only lasts so long. Or it is just like hardtack just cannot keep its nutritional value even stored up here. Like it will still give you something if you eat it, but it's going to taste not great. And it won't make you sick. So it's like, the last resort if you needed to. But you have plenty of provisions because of what happened when you already stocked up in Twilight Embrace.
That's all that's in the bag.
Other than a regular, basically an explorer's kit with the enough supplies to have survived much longer than he did. He has a mace, which is non-magical. Oh, you didn't identify the mace. Sorry, it's a mace.
Okay. Sorry, I had to look up what that actually does. It sounds cool, but I had to look it up.
It is cool.
Can I gently, while just chanting, I'm sorry, pry that out. I'm so sorry.
Did you leave the NPCs behind, or did you let the NPCs come with you?
Huh?
The DM asks
They can come with us.
Okay, there you are.
Yeah.
Tiash puts a hand on Ranmar's shoulder. Master Ranmar, it's all right. He's very dead. He's not going to mind what happens to this vessel now. It's been abandoned. She will she'll motion like she wants to grab the hand. She's not gonna. She hesitates and does not touch your hands, Ranmar, but makes it clear she's willing to get the periapt free.
Okay, with the glitches and my dog deciding to bark while not actually looking at anything. Tiosh said that it's okay. He doesn't
mind
need it anymore.
because he's dead. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
This
all
vessel.
right,
She's
I'll
called
just,
his body a vessel.
I'll just take it.
All right. Fingers make a
grab
bit of a snapping sound, but they do come free and let you get the necklace. It's really pretty.
so
It's
sorry,
a a little sapphire heart on the end of a very slender silver chain.
It's a sapphire what?
Heart.
On the silver chain?
Sapphire heart.
Okay. Okay. I'm sorry. The glitching is just getting worse.
Hang in there.
I'm trying. I feel really bad.
Here,
I constantly need to ask y'all to repeat.
I'll type out the treasures as though you were identifying all the parts that were magical, and then I'll tell chat. Okay.
Oh, no, I'll go back and I'll listen again. And I'll write it down. Okay. And Finn, you wanted to ask some questions? Oh, shit. I didn't hear any of that.
I didn't say any of
Damn it,
that. I
guest
just typed it to you. I didn't say it because I thought you wouldn't hear it.
Oh, okay.
So yeah,
It's like, Get Star is just getting really bad.
the boots are slippers of spider climb. The brooch is a brooch of shielding. That's a classic item that confers immunity to magic missile. It also actually gives you other things now in 5e, which is pretty fun. And the shield with the eyes on it is something called a sentinel shield, which I think you're really going to enjoy. Good job.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Treasures for surviving.
Yes.
And now questions are coming.
Okay.
Speak with dead time.
Did I have questions? Oh, I just wanted
I
to
don't know.
see what this person was about in general. Like, I just wanted to get like I don't know. This is a sus situation. I feel very uneasy about all of this.
I know. You've been doing incredible though. You did so good.
Thank you.
Where
Thank
did
you.
where did the man go? Rachel says, looking around the cave.
I think he's a dragon.
What? He's not a dragon. Why would he be a dragon in a house like
Or
this?
a ghost,
It's a-
right?
Can dragons just disappear?
I mean,
Can't they just shapeshift?
that one
Like,
did, didn't it? Remember we saw a dragon that disappeared, became invisible or something, right?
Oh, it's true.
What if he's invisible?
But
and
was
he's
it
in this room
actually a
listening?
dragon?
I mean, I didn't think so. I don't know. Dragons are weird. I mean, it seemed
Not
like
all
that
dragons
big
are
white
weird.
dragon wanted to eat you, right? So, like, I don't think that was happening here.
He's very chill about leaving a dead body in his house.
Well, it's dead. Tiosh says.
Is nobody else weirded out by?
You're allowed to be weirded out by the
No.
dead body. Tiosh is a cleric of
Okay.
death.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
You're fine. You don't count.
It
in
was
this scenario.
Oh, no, you count, Tiosh, Rachel says.
No,
and we're
not-
glad you're
not
here.
for the weirdness. You count. My brain.
I-
Everyone, I'm gonna sit in the corner.
I mean, Tiosh says, I guess, to be fair, I am a little weird. She says.
That's fine.
We're all a little weird.
It's fine to be weird.
Yeah, weird's great.
If anything has ever been true, it's that we are all a little weird here.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Says Ober.
Oberk. That was even more terrifying with the audio glitch. Oh god, okay. All right.
Well, do we want to hit pause now and do questions to the dead body next time? When maybe we'll
Yes.
have better guest star behavior.
Yes, that's a good idea.
Oh, yeah, the credits roll.
I don't know. Oh god.
Hello,
It's
chat.
Tempest.
Died yet.
Chat, who is it? Was it a dragon,
Hi,
a
chat.
ghost? Is it the
Dragon.
god of
Tempest,
not
it's
running away?
Tempest.
Who was it?
What if is Tempest
Hi,
a dragon? Can
Cat.
Tempest be a dragon?
Well, yeah, maybe Tempest is the dragon. Maybe it's all the same.
Maybe
I
it's
think he's the
all the
person.
same.
Dragon or not, I think this might be the person that Rachel's dad was talking about. Maybe. I gotta go back through my notes and see. There's a couple of things that I think I remember him saying that would maybe tip me more in the yes or no category for this person, but I feel like this is who we're like supposed to like it's all in the plan.
It's all part of the plan.
It's all part of the
All part
plan.
of the
Ugh.
plan.
Also, I don't like I don't know.
I don't like it. I don't like it. Ooh.
I don't like it.
I was looking up our loot. Badass.
Okay, everybody, a poll. Let democracy reign. Tell me now,
The
chat.
nice man.
Who was the nice man? Was it the White Dragon, the Ghost of a Dead Warrior, hashtag Jin Mora, or Tempest, the God of War?
Hashtag.
Why is there not multiple? Why can't it be dragon and tempest?
Has Tempest ever taken the form of a white dragon? I don't know.
I mean, chromatic dragons are not nice dragons. And Tempest isn't evil.
Oh.
But I guess he could be a white
Wait,
dragon
why
if he
not?
wanted to be. Why not?
White dragon evil?
We could.
Chromatic dragons are evil. Black dragons, red dragons, green dragons, blue dragons. Metallic ones are good. But they're also assholes. So
I mean, wouldn't
Night scale is good.
Guyver perhaps know if like Tempest could do a thing like that, or not could, because I'm sure Tempest could do many things, but like would Tempest?
Guyver is a basically a junior paladin who got his powers because he's brave and does what's the right thing to do, but also doesn't have a cleric to teach him what to do. And so essentially, like, you know, he was hoping to be smart enough to be a war cleric, but he doesn't have that much power. And so he doesn't really know Tempest that well. he's not a resource for that knowledge, basically.
Poor guy.
Yeah.
Well,
He is essentially the last representative standing here that's not literally in the Temple of Tempest.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Wow, it is dead even between hashtag Jinmora and Tempest, the God of War. No one in chat
Oh
thinks it's
my
the White Dragon.
God.
That's fascinating.
I do. Voted.
Oh, there it is. I like the Ghost of a Dead
I was
Warrior.
wavering.
I like when the suggestion was this guy talking to us actually the ghost of the dead guy on the ground? And for a brief moment there, I thought, no, but maybe I'll just make it that way because that's cool. That's pretty cool. I can make it that.
It is cool.
But they look different.
Every time I think I have like a realization, I'm like, no, that's silly. Wait.
What do you mean? Hashtag Jinmora?
It's just been, oh God. I'm so scared of Jinmora.
It's Halloween. I'm so excited
It's
about
gonna
that because
gonna
let's look at the
kill me.
calendar really quickly.
The next session is technically, I think, what would be like our Halloween session. Because it's like the closest in October,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, the 24th.
Yeah, a week before.
And then, yeah, a week before Thanksgiving. How about that? Closing
Oh my
in.
God, Jinmora and Tempest tied.
Yeah.
Jinmora chat, really? Come on,
It's not.
trolls. Trolls.
I mean, who's to say? Who's to say?
It's not.
I mean,
Nobody knows.
considering
Quinn's getting mad.
Incredible.
This friggin' dragon. Okay. My only reasoning is we just saw this dragon, it disappeared, and now the only other thing out here is this person who is not bothered by this dead body in this cave-esque, dragon-esque lair-looking place. I'm sus.
who just casually is
Who just
eating bear
casually-
soup.
I mean,
and also,
Mm-hmm.
you'd have to be a dragon a dragon can catch a bear pretty easily.
oh,
It'd
any
be
player
like a
character,
mouthful.
any character level hero okay, not any character level hero, but you know, I mean, there are other humanoid beings who are capable enough of hunting down and killing a bear.
Listen, if it was Tempest,
Mhm.
they knew we were coming. They would maybe have prepared a welcoming environment, including food.
Like soup.
Hmm.
That pot has a lot of soup in it, by the way, and it's quite good.
Why would they make all of that for just themselves?
Guyver's on his third bowl.
Well,
They
that's
knew
even
we
less.
were coming.
Yeah.
Esberet is like really convinced. It's like
Well, because
I'm onto
you
this.
could pass it off as like they just made a lot of food because that's the material they had to make, but like not that much more. Like not like 7 people's more to have 3 bowls worth more. So I think
I mean, I guess technically all of the outdoors is a refrigerator, right? So that's less weird to me. It's
Well-
not like it would go bad. You know?
I guess so. I don't know.
Echo and I are on the same page. Just freeze it outside.
Yeah, I think freeze it outside. Totally legit.
Yeah.
Yes,
Like
Tempest
the
can have
memes you see
planetars.
of
That's
Canadians.
every celestial deity is gonna have planetars.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah.
But do they all, this is gonna sound silly, do they all like have the same presence as Vergadine, or can they tone it down and Vergadine just doesn't?
Yeah, I mean, Vergadine could blend in if you wanted to. But
Okay.
you are
I can
seeing
respect not
Vergadine's
wanting to, but
you're seeing Vergadine's true form when you see Vergadine.
right.
It's really
But
what
I
he looks
didn't
like
know
and
if they
sounds like.
could. I didn't know if they could tone it down if they wanted to, or if that was just what they're like.
Vergadine can cast almost any spell Ranmar's ever heard of.
Okay, well then never mind. Haha.
He's a planetar of the god of knowledge, so at will he basically has a spell ability can cast almost anything in the player's handbook if he wants to.
Oh.
Yeah, he can't. I think the line will get drawn around like level 8 or 9 or whatever. Like he can't just drop level 9s. Well, level 9 doesn't work for anybody anymore. But he also can't grant miracles. So. Yeah. But yeah, otherwise, yes, he could disguise self if he wanted to, or illusion himself smaller, or polymorph if he chose.
Which means that Tempest could do the same thing.
Yeah, I think that's a safe assumption. Sure. Dragons too. Dragons can basically look like whatever they want. Dragons functionally gods. If they're old enough. I mean, you don't know how old the dragon is. If it's only like, if the dragon's young, then it wouldn't be as large as you saw it. But if the dragon's young, it won't necessarily have a lot of spells. So.
I am excited. Yeah, that's all.
I'm scared.
There it is.
I'm glad it's the short wait though.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find out what happens. Stick around, everybody, for the raid. I guess it is.
Cross.
It's late. We don't have to like race out of here because Fraggie's literally at home and it's just gonna saunter to bed and then get up nice and easy. Get a good night's sleep times.
I do have food
That
ready,
sounds
however,
nice.
so I'm gonna have to dash.
Yeah, you gotta go. Oh my God, Nisavos is live. Let's go see Nisavos.
Yes.
She's trying to get back into streaming, I think. She's very fun. She's very kind. We like her. I like her. Your dad likes her. Let's go hang out with Nisavos. Let's go. Stick around for the raid.
Nisavos
Get
is
your channel
awesome, yeah.
points. We are getting close to the time when you're gonna want to have those points.
So
I'm
Get your raid points.
I'm really sad I didn't get any channel points because I couldn't have the stream open on another tab. So I didn't get any tonight, and I'm upset spaghetti.
Well,
Oh, no.
hopefully the math is not too sadistic. We'll see. I mean, you've all made it pretty much without too much sweat the past few times, right?
Oh God, I'm scared.
I know it's going to be Halloween week. You're closing in on. I mean, what went south, right? Well, we know an undead army went south from Twilight Brace, and you haven't seen any trace of them. So I wonder what happened to them. Anyway, that's not related to Halloween or next D&D session. We're going to zoom out and go see Nusivos. Good night, everybody. Okay, wait. No, wait. Is it too late? There it is. Zoom out. Okay, bye. Farewell. Okay, bye.
Okay,
I didn't zoom out. Okay, bye. Well, here's the zoom out for YouTube. Okay, bye.
bye.
Ooey.